Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to another Freedom Friday show with the Black Wolf Rebels. Myself, Corey, Jimmy. We create the Black Wolf team. We are 1/3 of me, 2/3 of them, and we form Voltron every Friday, every Wednesday, every Sunday. Today, we're talking about, does poverty equal blackness? Because we've seen a couple things floating around in these social media streets that I think are wild. Absolutely wild, but the internet's love them. So how y'all doing today, brothers?
Yeah, I got no complaints, man. I woke up this morning, so who am I to complain? You know what I'm saying? You ever had a burger? You ever had a burger on a Wednesday?
Stone cold chilling like a villain. You know what I mean?
All right. Well, we waiting for the beautiful black people to come into the room. All right, my machine is like doing its own thing today.
So basically, you're saying the day is normal, right? You know, here he go back with the the gateway.
No, it's not. First of all, well, you know what? Never mind. I ain't gonna play this game with y'all.
No. Come on, let's have it like the habits happen, man. Talk.
I'll bet money the machine I have is 10 times the machine y'all got in terms of price.
Whoa. I mean, it might be. I'll tell you exactly what I got. I got a brand new Microsoft Surface with the Arc mouse.
That's not even a computer. That's a tablet.
What are you talking about? No. See, this is where you're wrong. See, you're speaking and you don't know tech, right? Surface is a brand, right? Surface. No. Oh.
I know.
Are you telling me the Surface? No, Surface makes desktops, they make laptops, and they make the ones that come in the two parts.
Which one do you have?
You're assuming. I have the laptop.
Put it on the screen. Show it.
I'm streaming on the actual device. So how do you want me to come off to show it? So explain to me how to do that.
So you don't have a separate camera?
No.
Oh, we gotta get your rig up, man. Come on, man.
Absolutely.
I got one. I got a DSLR right here, but because I don't use the gateway, I don't need it.
You're not using it.
You know what I'm saying? That's probably why your thing is mistaken now, because you're trying to use it with a gateway, man.
Nah, man. Nah. Top it all.
Yeah, I mean, you over there talking because you got your vintage Commodore 64, so you want to talk, crazy to me, man.
Oh, they loving your spit today. Spit those facts, Jimmy's. Oh boy. We got today. What up, your average logical thinker? Welcome. There go 3 the hard way. Happy Friday, King. Say Lorraine. Y'all see, as soon as I get on, Jimmy and Corey start to slander me. What up, Don?
Stop adding my name in there, man. I was minding my business. I didn't say
this is what we do.
Business.
Straight troublemaker, man. Straight troublemaker, man.
What up, Brittany? Answer to the question, no. Black people like to link ourselves with poverty. Okay. All right. We starting off with a bang. All right. So we started to talk about this conversation the other day. By the way, get ready for the Bitcoin giveaway as well. But we started to have this conversation the other day. Jimmy brought up a certain gentleman. The name will come up in a minute. I don't even like saying his name, but he's definitely prominent in the black ball space, right? If I say he's not, I will be lying. I will be hating. But some of the rationale, some of the commentary, I just don't get. But let's talk about it, because I would love to see what y'all think.
Yo, I see Lawrence in the chat. Lawrence, man, I'm still trying to get you these sats, man. I'm gonna shoot you an email this weekend, man. We got wrapped because I got to figure out what's going on with your situation, man.
Lawrence is independently wealthy. He ain't got time.
Listen, I know Lawrence is independently wealthy, but the issues he had, nobody is. Listen, we gave away like 15 people Bitcoin last week, and nobody had the issue he had. So I got to figure out what's going on, because I just got to figure it out, for nothing else. But I know Lawrence is independently wealthy, man. And I'm not saying that he put it out there. He put it out on the internet, so it's okay with me sharing it. I ain't trying to put the brother out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's get into the conversation, though, man.
So, Jimmy, can you read that? I don't want to read it.
Yes, and this is a post that popped up from Dr. Boyce Watkins, right? And I do want to say this, right? This whole show is not about Dr. Boyce Watkins specifically,
It is not. I'm agreeing with you.
No, it's not about him specifically, but it's about comments like this, man. Take your ad block down, beloved.
I'm trying, and I'm trying.
That's that gateway stuff, man.
Software has nothing to do with hardware, but go ahead, man.
I mean, you know, if it does, though, if it's integrated properly. I mean, I'm probably not on gateways, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, listen. So Dr. Boyce Watkins, you know, PhD, isn't it interesting that the most famous white men in America are tech CEOs, political leaders, and thinkers? The most famous black men in America are rappers, athletes, and comedians. The black male is seen as an immature clown. This is why our community hasn't built nearly anything. Right? So I want to start the conversation by saying, you know, shout out to our brother Don. I'm going to give Don his props again because I'm still making my way through that book. But that book right there, just that one text alone, I can give you 75 texts and all sorts of historical objective information. But that one
question, not to step on you. Let me ask you one.
No, you stepped on it, but go ahead though.
Before you go, you brought up that text, that book. By the way, excellent book, Don. There's other excellent books like Color of Law.
Well, that's why I just said I can give you a number of books, but why you sticking on my point? You didn't let me finish.
Oh, wait a minute. Like Black Fortunes. This guy has all these alphabets behind his name. You would think he's well read on this subject, right?
Well, I'm not saying he's not, right? Again, this is not about him because I also understand one thing I understand, right, in 2025 is that some folks do things for engagement, right? So a lot of which might actually be more nefarious when you think about it if you know better, but you still do things for engagement.
But let me ask the question.
Go ahead.
If you have these alphabets behind your name and you proclaim to be this thing, this subject matter expert, and this thing we call Black wealth, wouldn't you think you've read some of those things? I know you said
no, I don't.
So no, PhD.
I work with PhDs literally on a daily basis. I have 2 PhDs that work for me.
But not in Black.
A PhD don't mean anything.
But not in Black wealth. And by the way, that was a flex.
There's not a flex. I actually do. And by the way, I do have one that works in Black. But go ahead, though. Go ahead.
So okay.
You're putting a value behind the PhD that just doesn't exist.
No. The society's put the value on it. But my question is,
we talk about that in the Holy Grail book, you know, on your
yes, we do. A PhD in finance, what does that mean about Black wealth?
Well, can I get the question off? So you don't think that matters at all? You don't. These texts.
No.
Like, Cast.
If I have a PhD in finance, I might know nothing about Black culture.
Wait a minute. So Cast, you don't think
Cast isn't required reading to get a PhD in finance?
It doesn't have to be required reading in finance.
No. What I'm saying is you're talking about culture and history. None of that has anything to do with a PhD in finance.
But all of those things. But no, this person proclaims to be like the Prince of Black wealth.
I mean, I've never heard him call himself that, but what I'm saying is that those letters mean nothing about culture. They mean nothing about history. They mean nothing about Black wealth, right? So there's finance and there's Black wealth. Those things.
Let's stop fucking around. He proclaims to be the man of Black wealth. Agree or disagree?
Disagree.
He doesn't say that?
I mean, first of all, let me say this. I don't watch a lot of his content, so maybe he does say it and I just don't know.
Okay.
I don't watch a lot of his content, so maybe he has said that.
You want to answer the question? I'll put it out there.
No, because I'm not. Because what I'm saying is,
no.
First of all, you stepped on my point 10 minutes ago. I never even finished my opening monologue. But go ahead.
I would think a person who proclaims these things have read some of these texts and would not say this mindless babble that they say.
I don't know why. Why would you think that?
I don't know. Maybe I think.
I think right now I think you're the issue. Like that's your thing. Why would you think that?
Okay. All right.
There are people out here who post anti-Black things who probably even aren't anti-Black. People post all kinds of stuff for content.
But listen, if they post anti-Black things, I'm going to assume they're representing themselves.
Here's one thing.
They are putting themselves as anti-Black. I'm going to assume they are anti-Black.
I understand that, right? But here's one thing, man. And shout out to our brother Diamond Dave, man. Diamond Dave says all the time, man, people out here only care about themselves and do whatever is best for them in their situation, right? So if he posts things like this, and every time he posts it, and by the way, it just came across my timeline because someone was slandering him for posting it. That's how it actually came across my timeline. But if you go into the comments section, he gets all kinds of engagement on stuff like this when he's actually talking about objective like facts or finance things and strat. No one says anything when he puts up stuff like this. he gets all kinds of engagement. So for me, this is business, but that's why I said it's not really about him for me. It's about those thoughts, because what I do understand, even in reading those comments, are there are people that agree with those kind of sentiments who don't take into account history, who don't even take into account how things actually work, with lived life experience. We just like to play this whole pull yourself up by your bootstrap narrative. That's just, it's just not factual. Respectability politics don't work. You know what I'm saying? And then when you start talking about like the most famous, who makes someone famous? Who's responsible for who gets notoriety? And in whose eyes are these people famous? It's a shit show. But I understand that some people only care about engagement. It's not about facts. And then getting into your point about this whole idea of being a PhD, listen, man, I was fortunate enough to be in certain educational environments where I have a lot of folks that are PhDs. One of my closest friends is a PhD. I know a lot of PhDs. And what I'll tell you is some of them are dumb. PhD doesn't mean anything. It's a tolerance test. It just means that you had the ability to tolerate going to school for a long period of time. Now, by the way, I say that respectfully because I also know some brilliant PhDs, but they would be brilliant with or without those letters. Those are just brilliant folks. So I don't put a lot of stock in that. And, how many PhDs can you go on like X right now who are saying things that just make no sense? But also understand that this is 2025. People want attention. They don't care if it's positive, negative. They just want attention. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, I was infuriated by the text. And so I wrote a response. It's Black History Month, and you decided to troll us. So I recognize he's trolling with this. Just say you want some attention. It's more respectable to the ancestors. So, I take this stuff personal because I think it's disrespectful to the ancestors, not just us, not just getting likes and comments and things like that. But I think I'm in the minority here.
I mean, listen, what I know is this, man. Man, listen, man, I got to shout out Ray Gun again. Ray Gun just sent the Cash App through. We beefing with YouTube right now, and YouTube don't let us take, super chats. YouTube is the ops right now. Ray Gun still came through with the donation, man. Ray Gun, salute to you, beloved. It's definitely appreciated, man. You're part of the family, man. That's dope. That's dope. But yeah, I know you responded because I sent it to Kamari. Part of the reason I sent it to Kamari was set him off anyway, because but also because I see comments like that, and I know people feel that way.
So basically, you trolled me.
I mean, somewhat. It's all out of love, though. You my brother, man. So I know things that you find interesting.
To admit it. Okay, cool.
You know what I'm saying? So it's interesting, man, because I've actually seen people say stuff they just don't believe. I've also seen people just like I've been in places, right, where literally, right, where people are tweeting like, "Yo, at this party and it's so much fun," and I'm watching them as they tweet it, and they're sitting there like, little depressed and bored, but that doesn't play right online. So the internet is a weird place. That's all I'm gonna say. The internet is a weird place. I don't believe anything on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Because it's wild out here, man. Oh, your average logical thinker is back in the building. Salute. Appreciate that. She was tripping with us on Wednesday. Wednesday was a ball. Poverty is not blackness. But a lot of people think it's their identity. Yes, my wealth is anti-crypto. It might be anti-crypto, but it shouldn't be anti-Bitcoin because that's not crypto.
I knew that was coming.
Hey, listen, pause.
We don't need a pause for that.
What up, though? Did you catch Floyd Mayweather cop the 62 apartment buildings in NY with no partners? I saw the story. I don't know if you're talking about a specific video that showed anything live, but I did see the story on another social media site. I saw a story that said he did do so, but I don't know if this is a specific video. If so, send it to me. Lorraine says, "Wow, such hatred of black folks." Shout out to GC. I saw GC in the building. I have never in life looked at Boyce Watkins as a credible source for anything ever in life. What's sad though, and this is what leads me to believe, right? Because I've had a conversation with him, like IRL, as the kids would say, right? And me and Corey, when we dropped our book, he actually helped us promote our book and everything. We had a conversation with him, and
that's why you don't want to slander me.
No. Hear me out. I would listen. I don't. First of all, I don't slander Libyans on the airwaves. But that's not the point. Hear me out though. Because what I was getting ready to say could be taken as being slander, but it's really not slander either. In talking to him IRL, I realized that I believe he does know better. Right, and that's why I said it might even be more nefarious. Because if you know better and you know how things are, but you still go online, like it's almost like a Charleston White type thing. With Charleston White, the one thing I'll tell you about Charleston White, which I found funny, is he consistently tells you he's playing a character. He literally says, I'm playing a character. And then he goes out there and plays the character, and people get up in arms and people talk about how great he is. But he literally tells you, I am playing a character. So what do you think is worse? What do you think is worse, being ignorant or knowing better and then saying something just to get engagement? Which one is worse?
Listen, in 2025 on Beyonce's internet, I think they both are just as bad.
All right, that's a question for everybody watching. What is worse? Is worse just being completely ignorant to what's really going on? Or is it worse to know better and still do things for engagement? Which one is worse? So Lorraine says it, who said he hasn't read the books. Ignorance can still be well-informed and choose to spew hatred. This is also absolutely true.
Bar.
Lorraine is 1,000% correct.
Oh, we got the superstar in the building. Queen.
Legend! Erica's here. Erica says, Tone Talk said y'all all poor and never going to get rich. Shout out to Tone Talks. The Kamara, you don't mess with Tone Talks? I find him funny too, right? I mean, listen, man. I was wealthy before I had $1 because I got people that love me and don't play by me. And to me, that's actual wealth. That's the funny thing. When you grow up in the hood and you think about it, man, we take care of each other and we love each other, and you can't tell us that we don't have it all. Now, getting to the real conversations about actual wealth, I mean, outside of some sort of as Corey says, outside of some bloodshed or some politics. Yeah, as I read this book from Don, we in trouble, but you
already knew that.
I mean, I didn't know it, but sometimes, like, man, listen, I love books, and I love when someone gives me a great recommendation, and that's why I keep giving Don his props, because I'm thoroughly enjoying the book, and I'm also learning, and some of these stories in this book I just have never heard, and it's like, holy smokes! You talk about Brody, and they Brody and plunder. It's like, Anyway, salute to Ray Gun though, man. Ray Gun, your support is always appreciated, bro.
Yep, and salute to the chat. Salute to you, Ray Gun.
Brittany says, what's up, Brittany? That's not true. Nothing has stopped them from different lanes, and they created the lanes that they are currently in. Steve said, Moist promoted a scam to black people.
Talk about it.
GC said, at the end of the day, in general, scheme of how society views black people and what policies will be implemented in real life, he's utterly irrelevant. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I said it really wasn't about him personally, but it was his comment that started the conversation. So we shared his comment, but it's not about him because he's representing a certain folk that feel that way. Shout to Pass, man. Yo, I want to send a triple salute to Pass because Pass donated some chicken last week. In fact, half of that is I wouldn't say half. We got a 50-50 ticket that still someone didn't claim last week that we're gonna put back out in the streets tonight, but it comes courtesy of Passer. You know what I'm saying? So Passer, we're gonna give away our normal 25 and 50 from Passer that he gave, from last week. So shout to Pass.
And I got another 50 on it too.
Whoa! How you breaking that down? 150 or 225s?
225s.
All right, so that means tonight we're giving away a 50 ticket from Pass, 225s from Kamari, and then our normal 25. So buckle the quarter, slaughter, fresh out of water. I'm sorry, we go ahead.
My YouTube check dropped, so junkie out here. Oh, $50.
We got the black Mr. Beast in the building.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see they leaked Mr. Beast YouTube earnings, dog?
Wait a minute. But yeah.
No. And by the way, when I say YouTube earnings, I'm talking about just his AdSense. Mr. Beast did like 4 M's last month.
Right.
Just in AdSense.
And that's not even his other projects.
Just in AdSense, dog.
Yeah.
The 4 M's right there, that's like an NBA contract. Anyway, Lorraine says, no, it's disrespectful to the ancestors, but so is Real Housewives of Atlanta, Love and Hip Hop ATL, and a few other reality shows. All right, so Lorraine, I love you. I love you like cook food. But, I mean, Real Housewives of Atlanta, though, like the first early seasons with Phaedra, I ain't gonna front. Like, I love some ratchet TV, dog.
Let your addiction show through.
I'm just gonna be honest, man. Listen, man, folks be too scared to be honest out here, man. Speaking of honesty, man, before we even finish the chat, I gotta tell y'all, man, that unlike my brother Corey, man, I've been riding around listening to that Drake R&B album. That joint on fire, yo. I don't care what none of y'all say.
Fire compared to what?
That shit put me to sleep. But go ahead.
I told Corey this before, and he slandered me last time, and I'm going to keep telling Corey. I mess with R&B Drake Pauls. Like, listen, man.
Some stuff, but this one is
no, man. Some of them joints slap. Listen, there's a time and place for everything, man. You know what I'm saying? When I'm riding down Kelly Drive, you know what I'm saying, and it's like the sexy lights outside, you know what I'm saying? I'm on the leather seats. I'm not trying to hear. I'm not trying to hear. You know what I'm saying? Like, a bunch of miracle spiritual. But I don't want to hear no instant rap. I don't want to hear no. I want to hear that sexy talk, man.
Jimmy, let the non-Philly people know what the hell Kelly Drive is.
Oh, Kelly Drive is a beautiful right by the water in Philadelphia, man. So when I'm riding right by the water and it's late at night, you know what I'm saying, I'm sitting on the butter seats and I got the opposite sex in the passenger seat. I am not trying to hear no gangbanging music. I'm not trying to hear no instant music. I'm not trying to hear music from people that use black soap and natural deodorant. I want to hear the sexy slick talk. I say all that to say that there is a time and place for everything. But I digress. All right, get back to the comments. So Don Johnson said Valetta Wallace just passed away. She took Biggie estate from 10 mil to wow. I didn't know that. I didn't hear the second part. Rest in power.
Peace to the queen.
Valetta Wallace. I didn't hear about the estate part, but that's fire.
And I'm sure that's going to Biggie's daughter and his son. So that's dope. That's Black Wall.
Apologies in order to Tiana, my daughter. If it was up to me, you would be with me. Grifting is worse. And I said, that's what I said. It might be worse. Worse to know better. Absolutely, Brittany. I agree. Worse to know better because that's a dangerous mindset. You see a lot of folks that, and this is what they do. This is what they do online. They will go against their own people for a check.
We see it all the time.
Mr. Beast is going to be a billionaire off YouTube. Crazy. Pass says, truly once you're able to handle providing food, clothing, and shelter with ease, you are already wealthy. Everything else is just scorekeeping with folks that don't even know you're man.
Facts.
I forgot who was it that said that. Well, there was Kareem Biggs Burke was in an interview. He said, man, sometimes people be in life competing with you and you don't even know they're competing with you and they still be losing.
Facts.
Money Green, what's good, Money Green? I have a lot of homies from the rolling 60s here in LA with good jobs, like real good jobs. Don't get it twisted. Houses in the hood are $1 million in LA. Dog, I was in LA and I was in the hood and it was like confusing to me. Because like
why y'all back? All this beautifulness.
Dog, like, because I come from the East Coast, right? So, I'm used to tall buildings and being cold. I'm in the hood of LA and like I'm talking about the hood and they got lawns and I'm like, you got a lawn in Philadelphia, you ain't really in the hood. And folks was telling me like, yeah, right, don't come down this block during nighttime. You're cool right now, but if it get dark, don't walk down this block.
Lawn and palm trees.
Yeah, palm trees and lawns, and it's like, yeah, it's just
you would never expect, but that's why.
But that's the illest part about like neighborhoods, cities, and just like geography in general, because it's a whole different culture.
Correct. By the way, shout out to Money Green for joining us.
Money Green, salute. And shout out to homies from Rolling 60s for actually going to get jobs, man. Because people sometimes feel like you can't be in the street fraternity and still go get a gig.
Oh man, that's that Drake factor coming out.
No, man, listen, I'm being honest, man. Listen, I ain't gotta like what everybody like, man. Because some folks slandered me when I was on Twitter talking about it. They were like, and that's the other thing too. Some folks gotta chill. I was talking about like, I like some of the songs. They're like, what about Kendrick? I'm like, what the Kendrick got to do with anything? I don't know Drake nor Kendrick.
No, I'm not talking about dismissing Drake. I judge it based on the music. There's still Drake stuff that I will bang to this day.
No, what I'm saying is people.
Yes, but okay. He still got bangers.
But people be like, yo, you can't listen to this because I'm like, yo, I don't know either one of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to vibe to the song. I don't know either one of them dudes. God bless both of them. So Lorraine says, I've never watched the shows. You can like what you like. Still disrespectful to the ancestors. They didn't die and take freedom. All right. So now a little bit of context. The one thing about and also that I do like about the ATL version is those sisters are entrepreneurs and they be getting to the bag. Like you see Candy out there running a real estate business, running her restaurant business, writing music.
Candy's the best one.
She like that's. But what I'm saying is that's also part of the show. You know, what I mean, they will argue and throw some drinks, but I mean, even Phaedra was an attorney. She she worked in mortuary services, running a funeral home. Like
she married a scammer, then the scammer went to jail.
That part is true. That's time out. It sounded like you was tuned in too, bro.
I mean, I got a story to tell if you want to hear it. Shout out to Biggie.
All right, I want to hear it because it sound like I ain't the only one.
So, Housewives started for me in New Jersey.
Okay.
And then I migrated down south to Atlanta. And it's been a problem. Well, I could only last for about a season or two. Listen, I will admit to liking some ratchet TV.
Okay. That's all right. So I'm not alone then. So you be letting me down these hills though. You let people slander me for my ratchet. Nah,
because you be adamant about it, bro. Like full-fledged on the hill.
It's art, dog. Everything, I could learn from anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The same way we learn from Nate, we can learn from anybody.
We cannot learn from Nate. We can learn to be a predator from Nate, but go ahead.
Phil, I got a comment about Nate too, but I was waiting for the full team Nate to show up for me to ask the question.
You're already.
No, that's just one. We gotta wait for Ant to pull up too. All right, so
John Johnson's here.
No, John Johnson is king of the team Nate. Well, I'm waiting for the rest of the team Nate to get. Anyway, listen. Erica says Philadelphia, home of the Roots. That's right.
That's a fact.
And by the way, the new Roots picnic too.
I would agree.
Yes, he does, Ray Gunn. They be hating. Still don't justify the disrespect with the ancestors. They're no different than boys. I don't know about that, right? See, so Lorraine, also, you can't say that when you also say I haven't watched, right? Because here's what I'll also tell you about housewives, right? Even in how they're treated in our community, there's a lot of WS in that too, right? And the reason I say that is because there are real housewives of all the other different places. There's only one real housewives that's really predominantly dominated by us. And those are the only ones that people call ratchet. No one calls the real housewives of this place ratchet or that place ratchet. And some of them are even more, you know what I'm saying, even more nefarious, but they don't get the same label that ATL gets. So even in that, it's kind of crazy.
Nefarious is a crazy word.
That's my word of the day, man.
I missed this. Real Housewives of Atlanta had Umar giving advice. I missed that. I guess I'm a real fan.
You tapped out by then.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. He be trying to make me sound crazy, but he low key, you low key know what's going on.
Cause you are. Yeah. What up, Rich? Yo, Rich be finding all the classic hip hop.
Yeah. Shout to Rich, man. That's my Fold brother.
What up, Rich?
Yo, Rich Fold took a dip today, and I went in there and went crazy. So it is what it is.
I've been watching Ratchet since the first Flavor of Love. When chick, I don't think I remember that.
I do.
I don't remember that. But Flavor of Love was crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy. I think, that was crazy. We can't act like some of the ancestors weren't ratchet or like ratchet things. One thing about people, the more they change, the more they stay the same. Pastor, that is the realest bars you've ever written on our show.
No, it's not. But
no, really, I'm gonna tell you why it really is, man. Because there was also a study done by a lady from the University of Penn who talks about how people try to romanticize the past. As ratchet as some folks are now, things don't change, right? Things don't change. Sometimes we have more access to things and can see things, but things don't change, man. I grew up around the Greek picnic, so you can miss me with all the ratchet talk. There's nothing that exists that's more ratchet than what I saw with my own eyes.
On light-skinned baby Jesus.
I've been down south to the Freaknik. So when people talk about this ratchet and that ratchet, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna be quiet because some of y'all aunties, if I could find these VHS tapes, never mind.
Drake Jewish, big dog. What's the relevance of that though, Erica?
Does that mean that he can't be a Libyan? Like, can he not be
He is black. Listen, the one drop rule states he's black.
Sammy Davis was also a small hat, but Yeah, yo, Adrian, what's good? Where you been? That's our sister Adrian from the Shy in the building. Those girls are definitely ratchet, but they don't get treated the same way though. They don't get treated the same way.
They don't do it with the same level of panache.
So Lorraine says it doesn't matter if I watch it. It perpetuates the stereotypes of our people. I don't care about the pink people and their ratchetness. No. What I'm saying is it doesn't perpetuate the stereotype, because if it perpetuated the stereotypes of our people, you wouldn't see them doing some of the things that they do. Now, the parts that they may show and they may put out there in order to create a narrative around it. I mean, but that's why you believe what you believe about it without watching it, because it's not really what happens on there all the time. And I understand what you're saying about don't care what they do, but I'm just saying it's actually something that's happening. And in understanding and watching it, you see like, oh, this ain't what they proclaim it to be. Exactly. Who was Millie Jackson in her album cover? And for those who don't know the Millie Jackson album cover, I know the Millie Jackson album cover.
That sounds a little nefarious.
You've never seen the Millie Jackson album cover?
I'm looking it up right now. You know I'm the king of the Googles. Don't
share it on the screen, but you know, Millie Jackson is.
Please don't share that on the screen.
Man, is this the one with her sitting on the? Wow. Okay.
Yo, I just let y'all talk because I don't watch none of that ratchet stuff.
Don Johnson says one drop roll in 2025. No, why not, Don? Why not?
First of all, one of his parents is fully black. Like, there's a lot of things I'll say about Drake, but one of those things is that he's not black. Now, he's black.
He might not be your black, but he is black.
Listen. You know why I claim Drake is black? Because
he's black. He's black.
He claims himself as black. Like, there's a lot of black people I know that don't even claim themselves as black.
Well, here's what I'll say, man. Here's what I'll say. I was just saying I like the songs, dog. Like, the deep dive on his blackness is like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not talking about you, Core. I'm just saying in general, like.
You know, everybody got to do a think piece on Drake.
No, but it ain't even that, though. It's like he got slaps. I'm just saying he got slaps.
Not on this album, bro. This album
listen, bro. The first song go crazy, dog. I'm telling you, dog. It's a vibe. It's where you're listening to it at. If you're in the crib and you listening for bars and lyrics and boom, but you're not going to get that. When you in the whip with the opposites, I'm telling you, man. Listen, man. All right. Anyway, let's get back to it. New Rules Picnic whack. Last year's lineup was the best. You're saying that because I think, you're saying that because you was there. You don't like D'Angelo?
I didn't even look at the lineup yet. So, all right, so we got D'Angelo, Meek Mills, Lenny Kravitz, Glorilla, Miguel, Tim's. Tim's is dope. Yo, Kate Trinata is that dude. Lotto.
Yo, Lenny Kravitz is that word. What is, well, you know.
I just
pause that. You only said one person.
You did. You skipped a couple folks and was like, oh, that's that word. I'm like, you don't like D'Angelo?
I didn't get to D'Angelo.
You started with D'Angelo. That was the first name you said. You said D'Angelo, Meek Mill. Those were the first two names you said.
Okay, so I don't understand what the discrepancy is with me reading the daggone thing. But here, let me put it up on the screen. And we can start from the top.
That's what you did already, but okay.
Shout outs to the Roots again and again.
No, you literally read it in order.
So what's the problem? What did I say to you?
No. What he was saying is you didn't say they're fire till Tim's. You said D'Angelo, Meek Mill, Lenny Kravitz, Glorilla, Miguel, Tim. Oh, Tim's is dope.
Well, okay. D'Angelo's dope. Lenny Kravitz is dope. Some of Meek Mill stuff is dope. Tim's is dope. Kate Trinata is dope. Black Thought is super fucking dope. Jagged Edge, I like Jagged Edge. Music Soul Child, I've been listening to his first album.
I just want to sing.
That thing is certified classic.
Oh, absolutely.
That thing has lasted the test of time.
What? I listen to that all the time.
Perfectly. All right, so, I mean, I don't know what. All right, now we got Funk Flex, Diamond Cuts. Who's on the podcast stage this year?
Yo, shout out to Kurt from Uptown.
I don't know Kerr, but okay. I'll check him out.
You never heard Kerr?
No, I have not.
If you don't want to hear no pain music, I'm talking about it's like what I call it. All That I Got Is You is like its own like the genre of rap where it's like poverty, struggle bars. Yeah, Kerr like that. Kerr, he talk about growing up tough, but it is what it is.
Erica says sci-fi only, can't do reality TV. What sci-fi you watching, Erica? I need some new shows. Flavor of Love was fire.
Yeah, the fact that they was competing for Flavor Flav is what makes it fire without even starting. Ratchet TV has a detrimental effect on our community, especially on Black love. I disagree.
Flavor Flav is a genius, though. Even with all his shenanigans, he's actually a genius.
The reason I disagree with that is because like only us, like it's like we have to. People want us to behave and like act a certain way. We're not allowed to express ourselves the way other cultures or people are. It's like, we're held to this standard where, like, I've never heard any other community, and Ratchet TV and reality TV exists for all other cultures, but only us.
And so is that why you feel respectability politics has permeated through the minds of Black folks?
I know for a fact it has, and it bothers me because we act as if we behave this one way, that white supremacy doesn't exist, and everybody will. If we put on a suit and we act a proper, prim and proper, then everything will be fine, and that's just not true. Like, we're talking about systems here. We're talking about systems. Now, it's not that I'm saying personal accountability doesn't exist, because that does exist, but we can't just ignore the systems. Shout out to Lorraine, yo. She used our Wednesday's word, man. Just because folks embrace the ratchetness don't make it any less subtle. Pandering to allow them to continue is esoteric foolishness, man. The Plantain founder more Black than Drake. Damn. I don't know, man. He got slaps, dog.
Wait a minute, what are you talking about? The Plantain founder?
Listen. Let me do my Googles.
I don't know.
I think she's talking about Plantation.
Okay. All right. The country blues singers have me looking at my aunties, uncles as just nasty. Yes, they are. My ding-a-ling. That's the one that comes on the top of my head. And I know Jimmy's going to say pause. So go right ahead.
No, I was getting ready to say, I was letting you know, I'm ignoring that. What I was saying is that stuff has existed, dog. Like what was the boy James Brown was beefing with? And they was out here sending shots at each other.
Yeah.
And they was dissing each other on tracks. Like all the things that exist now. Okay, Palantir stock CEO Alex Karp. Okay, got you. Talking about Karp. I'm with you now. But Millie Jackson was wild. Millie Jackson had a joint like getting back to the ish, and she didn't say ish. When the album cover, she was sitting on the toilet. Like, Kate Renata is a great artist. Oh, don't set Kamari off. He's a Kate Renata stan.
I am. It's okay. I'm gonna rock him as soon as we get off the show.
All right, now the rest of Team Nate is here, right? So now I can share what I want to share. But shout out to Anthony. We got Anthony and Don in the building, so we can because I had a question. Right?
The full Team Nate is here.
The full Team Nate is here. I was waiting for Anthony to show up because Don is already here. So not a full Team Nate is here because I need y'all help with something real fast, right? So I was doing my studies trying to figure out,
your studies. You're studying Nate now.
I was studying to Set It Off as a movie in general, right?
Boy, here we
I was
go.
up late last night watching Set It Off. First of all, watching it now, like through an older lens, it's absolutely hilarious, right? It's hilarious. But let me share something with y'all. I was trying to figure out, because she was taking advantage of this man who was a widower and who was like in need of some, sort of attention. She took advantage of him to get her brother's tuition paid, right? I was trying to figure out how much did he actually give her, right?
Nasty
because
word. Nasty word.
So what I did was I went and looked up. I was like, how much was UCLA's tuition back then, right? Because this is like 1996. So the tuition for UCLA back then was approximately was close to a little over $4,500 per semester, right? So I was trying to figure out, did he pay for one semester or did he pay for a year? Did he pay what did he pay?
I know he paid for one semester.
So he paid. You think he paid $4,500?
No, I believe he only put the down payment down and then got her on a payment plan.
All right. So I was actually trying to figure out if I could see the number, right? So I'm gonna share this with you guys, right? So she's showing him the check, right?
Are you going to check?
Huh?
Are you going to zoom in on the check?
I tried to, but it wasn't. I couldn't actually see what the number was. So I need someone to help me figure out how much did Stoney get. I want to know: did he pay for a semester? Did he pay for the year?
Stoney ain't get nothing. Stoney got robbed because her brother didn't even apply.
I mean, well, that's a whole other side, right? That's a whole other side because that means that you also should have did your due diligence before But anyway, listen, I just want to know. So now I got to ask Anthony and Don, do you think that he paid for a semester? Do you think he paid for the year? And what do you think it was? Because I can't make it out on a visual.
Why just Anthony and Don?
Well, I mean, everybody can answer, but I know they're Team Nate. I think maybe they did their due diligence as well. So I was trying to figure out, like, did he pay? What did he pay for?
I think Lorraine might start cussing us out because last show she was like, "Who the hell is Nate? Who the fudge is Nate?" I was cracking up.
Yeah, he did say that. Now, Nate is we doing a case study on Nate. We putting together a whole case study, man.
Oh God!
Next time I might write a whole book on Nate, man, and all the Nates in the community.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
And you know what I'm gonna charge for the book? Your average logical thinker just gave my price point when I put the book out for sale.
Oh, we gotta get to that.
This is what I'm charging for the book.
Not $39.99.
No, it's a $40 book.
I mean, they are getting rid of the penny, so
it's a $40 book, yo. All right, we can get back to the comments. I just wanted to put that out there because I know Team Nate is simple, so I just wanted to figure out whether you guys had an opinion on what you thought happened. Ooh.
Great question.
That is an excellent question.
Any takers? Going once? Going twice?
You know, Corey got an opinion on that.
I think that anybody who has, the blood of the ancestors and that will claim their blackness is black. Now, I'm not saying that they all good for black people, but I won't deny their blackness.
Rewind that real quick, Corey. You said the blood and they also claim it, right?
Yeah. Because
if we're being like technical, that's everybody. Where's the original man from?
Yeah, but everybody ain't claiming. That's why I said it's about putting your claim in.
Yeah, I gotta think about that because when the reparations checks start to hit, everybody gonna be claiming it.
I mean, that's what they did to the red people here when they was giving out the checks, when they were supposedly making the Indians right.
Some of those pictures, if you go back in history and look at some of those pictures, when they were getting like quote unquote reparations to Native Americans and some of the folks that were claiming Native American because they wanted some of that government chicken, and you actually go back and look at the pictures, dog, you found like folks that are completely European and they just walk into the joint with like a feather on their head. Like literally, like just Google it. Just do your Googles. It was wild.
That was absolutely I'm gonna use one of my central words. That was chicanery.
Yes, it was. Victor Kid says there is plenty of black excellence in the U.S. Just because you can't see it on YouTube or the news doesn't mean it isn't there. Go outside your home and look, and you will be surprised by what you find.
I agree with that.
That's an excellent comment, and that kind of goes to what I was saying earlier about the fact that when you start pointing at what the other, other folks are looking at in terms of their leaders, who's creating this like fame? We don't control media, so. Erica says, hand that rocks their cradle controls the culture. Look up studies of mixed kids raised by white women versus black women.
I mean, there are plenty of studies or documented kids that were raised by white women and got busy for black people. So I don't know.
But you can't look at the individuals. You gotta look at the overall numbers.
Honey Boo Boo was ratchet for the other side. She just one of many. They got a ton of ratchet list. Like, dog, you ever watch Dog the Bounty Hunter?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's plenty of it. Yo, I love R&B. I ain't gonna lie to you. I do love R&B. Listen, man.
I gotta give it to
you. Listen, of course you do. Because of course you do. Anyway, listen. My hair is my hair. This is what I was born with. I can't control that. And I absolutely. And by the way, I know Kamari not laughing. Billy Ocean.
Watch your mouth.
Listen, Billy Ocean. Listen, I heard what Sin said earlier, man. Like, I ain't gonna say that. No, I ain't gonna put your business out there.
Watch your mouth.
You know what I'm saying? Kamari don't have the hair anymore, but Kamari acting like he wasn't Billy Ocean. Like he wasn't, you know.
Listen, my stuff wasn't thick and luxurious like yours.
Yo! But listen though, all I'm saying is he got slaps, and I do love R&B music, man. Unlike a lot of folks, man, I spend time around the opposite sex, man. When I'm around the opposite sex, I'm not trying to hear Mobb Deep, though. I'm just not. Like, and I love Mobb Deep, but anyway, Drake is as much white as he is black. Same very mixed person. Why are we talking about this man's blackness? I'm just talking about the R&B slaps.
But I mean, if we can argue that everybody's mixed, right?
Yeah. I don't know if anybody's 100% anything in 2025.
Right. What do you self-identify with? What do you claim? What set you claim?
Monique's Charm School was good reality TV too.
Pass.
All right, where we at in the comments, man? All right,
RP like Malcolm X.
I gotta go listen to it. Yo, is he the one? It was one of those CEOs the other day. I forgot who it was. Was it him? And he was on CNBC, and they were talking about people shorting their stock. I think it might have been the Palantir CEO. And he was like, yo, people that short stock are a bunch of cokeheads.
Wow.
It was kind of hilarious.
So Steve says Carp is a CIA bootlicker.
Uh-oh.
We got a debate brewing.
Oh, I don't know nothing about Carp. I can't confirm nor deny. So Pat says black people are the only people that believe we have to engage in formal dining behavior just to get approval from people eating at a buffet. Ooh, talk.
Yep, I agree with that.
Talk.
I agree with that. Matter of fact, we need to give that 2 horns.
Shout out to Heat Ministries, man. Pass me talking that talk, man. Y'all got to pull up the past. You know what I'm saying? That's, anyway. Righteous indignation. I don't know why folks subscribe to respectability politics because there are pictures and postcards of black men hung from trees with a full suits on like they just came from church.
Yep.
Listen, that is 1,000% the truth. I don't understand it either, man.
How many times did King have a suit on and still get slapped upside his head by the cops?
These are facts. He also caught $150 in a suit.
And yeah, he did. But that was from a black woman, I think.
I'm just saying, he still had a suit on.
Yeah, true. Oh God.
Simple like It would be okay if we had a bunch of movies and shows like the 90s. Hang on, Mr. Cooper, Martin, The Balance. I mean, according to Urkel, we didn't have, everything was ratchet, according to Urkel. What Urkel said,
No, we got you. We know you like Alex Carp.
I don't know. I don't know anything about Alex Carp. So Nate was like, black queens forever, snow bunnies never. Luther tricked off on a bunny. Luther definitely tricked off. See, this is why I set it off is a case study in culture. There's so many things going on in that movie.
Lordy.
I mean, it just is, man.
All right, I can't get that link.
Yeah, while we on here, we don't know what it is. Oh, that's the price of the book. Well, no, she's talking about how much Nate paid. Black mama Jewish dad. Okay, so I see what she's saying. She's saying because it's really about who the parent that raised the person in terms of how they see the world. And Kamar, you said there's people that were raised, by Neanderthal nation that are still repping for the culture. Who is an example of that?
I don't know off the top. Give me till next show.
Okay, Bob Marley, maybe.
That's a good one off top. Was that his mama was black though?
His mama was black? Yeah, his mama was black. You're right. All right, so that proves Erica's point then. All right, let me think. Colin Kaepernick. Well, he had adoptive parents, wasn't he? Was he mixed? I think he was adopted, wasn't he? Adopted.
I don't know.
All right, so let me think. I gotta think on that.
All right. Why you think? We'll keep going through them. They definitely paid for one semester at a time. All right, now we can come to an agreement. Yeah,
he had the Nature's credit card on Klarna.
Y'all are bugging. What up, Thunder? Welcome.
It was good.
Read that, Jimmy.
Thunder says, hello, everyone. I just came in and the first thing I heard was Nate. Nate's our fourth host.
Yeah, he lived rent-free in y'all heads. Oh man.
We talking about culture, man. Y'all studying and investing to be future Nates.
Not me. Not me. Not me.
What, community activists? All right, go ahead.
What, you're saying they was a community activist?
That's what they listen. That's what Don said.
Oh God, y'all killing me. Y'all killing me. Y'all are killing me.
He said you came in at an interesting time. Speculating about Nate's pockets is wild. And listen, it's a fight. We talk about finance, finance and culture. So all those things are combined.
Listen, imagine what me and Jimmy and Corey talk about offline.
Probably the same stuff, just with cuss words. Checks out like they were in the $5 Indians. There will be plenty of $5. Listen. I'm telling you, when you go back on Google and you Google that, you see some of the stuff is like, wow. Love my people and everything about us, including some of the ratchet. However, ratchet television doesn't help improve our major plight.
Our image, improve
our image plight. When that's sometimes the only images they see. We can agree to disagree because
you got to look at who controls media.
That's exactly. You're still on my points, but go ahead. You make it good. You make the point. That's an excellent point. That's what I'm saying.
I'm just thinking about Chuck D. False media. We don't need them.
Yeah.
And so that's the thing we always have to be careful about with media. Malcolm X talked about it best. If entertainment is so powerful or media is so powerful, they will think the oppressor is the
oppressed.
Yep. So you got to be really careful about that. So
that's what I'm saying. All the things when I watch the show, all the things that are going there that are like you'll never see any of that. How much money they give back, all the different things to do for charity, all the different businesses they run, all that, and they'll get in one little fight, and that's what you'll see on the Shade Room. So it's like, hold up, this is all y'all take from this? Like, but I get it though.
This is like Jimmy's hate for Jay-Z. All the money he's giving away, all the people he's helping, Jimmy still hates Jay-Z.
I do not hate Jay-Z. You just tell, first of all, on one hand, you tell me I quote Jay-Z more than anyone. Then you tell me I hate Jay-Z.
That's why I'm so confused by it. So you actually love it.
No, see, what you're confused by is someone who is truly objective, who can say that just because you do these great things don't mean that this is some bullshit.
Objective. Nobody. Nobody's objective.
You really believe that?
Okay.
I'm asking, do you really believe that nobody's objective?
The data would bear that out to you.
What I'll tell you is this. I believe that I have the ability to be more objective than others. I love Jay-Z, the rapper. But there's certain personal things that he's done that I think is BS. And I don't think there's any problem with me saying that and still appreciating his music. And also still appreciating some of his philanthropic things. I can say both things can be true.
Were you there?
Huh?
Were you there?
What? When he said we passed kneeling? I wasn't in the room, but I heard him say it.
I mean, clearly we were, right?
Clearly we weren't.
You didn't have a problem with Cap getting the check, though, right?
Who said that I got a problem with Cap getting a check? I had a problem with that, too.
Okay, so then what?
But that's exactly my point. That's exactly my point, though.
Is there to talk about, though, at that point? There's no leverage at that point.
Well, because Cap wasn't the only one kneeling. That's the other part. You keep talking to bring it back to Kaepernick, right?
The face of the Yami.
And then you say we're past kneeling, right? He's not talking specifically about Kaepernick. But what I'm saying is this. Kaepernick can be on some bullshit, and he could have done something positive, the same way with Sean Corey Carter. What I'm saying is, I believe that when someone does something good, that's cool. But you should be able to call out bullshit too.
But you always try to call out bullshit on Jay.
No, I call out bullshit because you act like people are 100% perfect all the time. You refuse to call out the bullshit.
I just called out the bullshit. You like to pick and choose to call out the bullshit.
No, bro.
Read that.
I'm a straight shooter right across the board, beloved.
You are not.
Don Johnson says, taking into account Stoney overall value to the marketplace plus 5% transaction fee plus a 3.5% retainer fee, I would say it was about $2K. Don, thank you for your math, brother. All hashtag all this math. We gotta bring our brother Akil Parker in, man.
To evaluate Nate's transactions.
Yeah, we gotta bring a brother Akil Parker in and see if he can evaluate anybody on Facebook, man. Tag brother Akil, man. We need him to come in here and do some algebra for us.
We want to get the great mathematician Akil.
Yeah, we gotta do some algebra, man.
Professor Akil Parker.
Yes, Professor Akil Parker. Man.
Transactions of Nate. Y'all shout out.
By the way, your boy's gonna be a guest lecturer in the University of Penn on March 19th. I just want to put that out there. I'm doing a little real estate talk for the students in the data science department. So just put it out there.
I'm sure that check is heavy. Let me borrow $1.
I ain't saying nothing about a check, man.
You
I'm in the community like Nate. I'm just talking to the youth about, you know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Okay. Steve, I don't know the Team Mom context.
Team Mom, he's talking about reality show. That's another white ratchet show because all them joints on there be from
like Catch Me Outside.
Yo, all them joints on there be like straight, you know what we call them in the hood.
So I think Catch Me Outside is probably the most ratchet person ever.
Catch Me Outside, how about that?
And made a whole bag off of that.
Hey, listen, that was Dr. Phil's doing.
Her only fans is popping.
Listen, that was Dr. Phil's doing it. Who put Dr. Phil on, by the way?
Oprah.
I used to get pissed when blacks with African blood would deny their blackness, but now if you don't identify as it is what it is.
But wait a minute. Don't all blacks have African blood?
No, but she's saying the ones that deny their blackness.
Oh, okay.
She's saying that, you know, Libyans out here who be like, I ain't black. You know, like that one chick also from Dr. Phil who would deny her blackness. Some folks do it. Rachel Dolezal will definitely try to be a $5 black person. Listen, she already trying without that though. Like she been on that time.
Listen, she rep it harder than some black folks though.
These are true. These are actual facts. Ras Casa Royals. What the F is blackness, right? There we go. That was a question we asked earlier. What is blackness?
So is he asking the question or is he asking the question on top of the previous question?
I don't think he was here to see us actually ask this question earlier. That's the way I'm taking his question. I guess he's asking us our question based on the name of the show.
Okay.
Kamari be trolling with these titles too. Once I saw it, I was like, this is why Kamari get fat YouTube checks, because he know how to title shows.
No.
Because I got a little pissed when I saw it. Like, what you mean? I was like, oh, okay, I know what Anyway, I don't care about pink people ratchet. They can have felons, con artists, and pedos in the White House. I get that. I'm speaking about us, which is considered ratchet, which technically, for the most part, really isn't ratchet. That's the other part. Some of the stuff that they call black ratchet ain't even ratchet
at all.
And that's the crazy part. It's not even ratchet. Now, love and hip hop, that's probably all ratchet. Like, ain't no love and ain't no hip hop on that show.
At all.
But I'm gonna take up for my sisters in Atlanta though. Specifically Candy. Shout out to Candy.
Oh man. So there was a video I wanted to show, but I'm having technical difficulties over here.
It wasn't Millie Jackson, was it?
No, it was not.
It's the letter I in there. Oh, Kamari spelled it wrong, is what you're saying. Well, Kamari's known to spell things wrong.
Okay.
I guess he's talking about you. Said, "Cuz need a halls."
I didn't see that. Oh, that's what he's talking about. Okay.
Yeah, he's saying you need a halls, dog. Listen, that's his baritone, man.
All day.
Kamari was a former member of Boyz II Men.
It's only entertainment.
I'm just saying.
I gotta check out Alex Karp, man, because Erica's round for Alex Karp. I don't know anything about Alex Karp, so I gotta do my due diligence. But okay, I get it now. They was cooking you, Kamari, because you spelled it Blackiness.
Okay. What did they say? What did they say about misspellings?
I don't know what they say.
Okay, we'll talk about.
Oh, I got you. I know what you're saying. Okay, I got you. You know better than Boyston.
Nah, bullshit.
I'm just saying it's a strategy, right? Go back to previous comment. Let me read that previous comment because it was about Karp, and I was just trying to see like still about Karp. There is no way to corroborate the black mom because her pics are, of course, scrubbed from the internet. Okay.
Y'all done did y'all due diligence.
What's going on over there? I must be missing something. All this talk about dude. He must have did something recently because I've been out of the loop. Do folks not know what Palantir do? They sold AI software to Israel to bomb Gaza. It's disrespectful to be saying Karp is anything like X. I didn't know that either. I'm out of the loop when it comes to this Karp dude. I know nothing about him.
Well, I do know Palantir sold the AI software to the police. I didn't know that they sold it to Israel.
I avoid bonnet ladies in public because Monique says so. Monique told sister to pull their bonnet off. Okay, so righteousness indignation says blackness is the sum of all colors, humanity. Oh, double entendre. Don't even ask how. It is righteousness, perseverance, rhythm, beauty, and originality.
So that is not the sum of all colors, but I get where you're going. I totally understand where you're going with it, though. Because some of us ain't got two left feet.
I'm alright.
No, I can cut a rug. I don't know what you're talking about. Challenge.
His mother don't even look black to me. Look like some white chick. Plus, dude got billions and ain't advocating for Negroes. Yeah, I gotta do some research on this boy because he sounds to be a little bit controversial. Like folks feel different ways about this dude.
Are any black Negroes?
Let me look at Palantir CEO. I don't even know what boy look like.
But are any black CEOs advocating for black people? Or black billionaires advocating for black people?
Oh, he looked like Malcolm Gladwell out here, huh? I ain't gonna lie though, when I found out Malcolm Gladwell was Jamaican, I was like, hold on. For years, I didn't know that he was, had any melanin.
But you can see it all through his writing now. He always highlights black things. He goes out of his way to highlight black things.
Hold up. If that's his mom, I'm on GC side. Like, I mean, fishy. All right, so Thunder says, I can see the commercial now. If you're in a bond and need 4 dimes, call Nate. He's right on time.
Oh man, Thunder out here and jingle. Thunder, you might have missed your caller, man. You need to be.
Man, I got an ebook hitting the market soon. It's called "I'm in a Bond." Then the subtitle is "The Philosophy of Nate." All right, now I gotta watch. Set it off. Raphael, set it off. It's all about culture, man. It's all about culture.
Oh God, Lordy.
His mother got to be like 3-4. GC, I'm looking at pictures. I listen. I don't want to say anything about anybody because I don't know. Because my first time seeing dude was a couple minutes ago. And
why we talking about top of X?
That's the greatest nickname ever given on the internet. I think I died for 4 days laughing at when I first saw that nickname. Nate to help the community. Broke genius. This is. I mean, we can't argue that. Like, there's tons of Nates in the community. How do y'all call him Uncle Phil in the blank?
Well, welcome to the show, Black Broke Genius. Nate is the honorary host. Yeah, he is. Shoot, I need to do my job.
How many bonds would there be without the Nates? To the topic, blackness is not equal to poverty, but black in the U.S. are quickly becoming a permanent underclass with less than 50K black median household wealth. Kaepernick was adopted, but his birth mother was white. She was a nurse who left him at the hospital. She wanted to rekindle with him when he was in the Super Bowl, but he declined.
How convenient.
She just said, forget the playoffs. You got to make it to the bowl first before I pull up. All right.
I mean, not even the Niners or the NFC, right? Not even the NFC championships.
So Lorraine says, it's not about respectability politics for me. It's more about my ancestors didn't die for the ratchetness. At any rate, be blessed. Lorraine, so
I feel you on that, Lorraine.
I understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying is, just my opinion, a lot of our ancestors were ratchet. And that includes some of the ones that we revere. Like, we ignore the facts, but some of them are some of them have, put it like this, some of the ones, and I'm not naming any names, who we revere and who we love have done a lot worse things than some of the young ladies on ATL. Just being honest. And that includes, like, I'm not gonna get into that because I ain't trying, salute to all the ancestors.
No slander, but yeah, I'll tell you this, man. My grandmother was there for it. My mom was there for it. And the one thing I love about my parents is they told both sides of the story because they wanted to show the duality of men, the duality of women. And so I was always told not to have role models, but to role model behavior. So, because of how dualistic people are.
They're human. We're all flawed creatures.
Exactly. So I was told never have role models
For yourself.
Okay, outside of Kamari, but the rest of us are all.
Saying, I'm not putting that on anybody else. That's how I was raised.
No. You missed what he said. I was responding to Kamari. You missed what he said.
Yeah, it's all right.
But what I'm saying is this though. I get that, but a lot of times we like to romanticize the ancestors like they weren't just as ratchet as, and sometimes even more ratchet than what we see on TV.
Our ancestors were absolute hell, bro. Like, absolute hell. Like, I could tell you stories about people y'all think was pure as driven snow that y'all could not and would not believe.
Listen, that's the thing about speaking with ancestors, right? So my great grandfather, by the way, was he's a legendary jazz musician, right? And he died in the 80s, but I remember sitting down talking to him, and he would be telling me stories as a little kid. And it's one of those things where if you ever have an opportunity to, if anybody's had the opportunity to have a great grandparent in their life, by the time you come around, they just want to talk and tell stories, right?
And your only job was just to shut up and listen.
Yeah, and that's exactly it. My grandfather, he was by the name of Charlie Devil Gaines was his name, but he's a Hall of Fame jazz musician. And he played with all the greats. Y'all can do your Googles. He got his own Wikipedia page, but I digress. But I remember him sitting there telling me stories about, certain civil rights activists and things. And I'm sitting like, why are you telling me this, right? But some of them be having orgies with a bunch of bunnies and all this, and then get in front of the TV and we doing this for the So it's like, so what I'm saying, I say all that to say that we like to romanticize things.
A lot of our civil rights leaders was bunny hunters.
But now I think it's context to this too. It doesn't mean that they couldn't have done positive work. I'm not trying to negate their work.
Listen, I'm not discrediting any of their work.
But here's the thing that nobody ever talks about. Nobody ever talks about the bunny hopping of the Black Panthers, ever.
Oh no, that was bunny hunters. They was bunny hunters.
They considered that revolutionary. Some of them wrote about it. No,
they wrote about that in their revolutionary work.
I mean, they would
on ice.
They would get the bunny hoppers' money and use it for the revolution.
But some of them actually wrote and talked about the fact that this was get back because they felt like it was pissing off the other side.
Yeah, they was conquering.
Yeah, I'm gonna take her and just do her completely dirty. So I still have to say that life is real complex. There's no such thing as black and white, and but a lot of times we tend to romanticize the past and act like some of the behavior that happens now hasn't happened. That's all I was bringing up though. But I don't disagree completely with you, Lorraine, at all. Like I love and respect everything you say, but it's just that the way we're treated in mass media, the way we're portrayed is just wild. That's all I'm saying.
Well documented. All right, let's get back to these comments. Black men unemployment is typically double digit, and black unemployment is usually double that of the national average. So that's factual. Corporate billionaire that is security hazard having family on the internet. Okay. You really liking this carp dude, Erica. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know anything about him. I can't speak one way or the other. I haven't heard him talk about anything. I've never seen a hater doing better than me. Yeah, actually, the picture I saw is not his mother. Okay, so maybe what popped up for me wasn't his mother either. Because if so, it's kind of, sus. The Bible says Satan is the prince and power of the air, communications, i.e. print, TV, airwaves. That's why they control the media. Propaganda is real.
If you read between the lines, he's saying the devil's control.
Yeah, I mean, listen. You read between the lines, you see the crack in it. No, I'm sorry. People tend to hate on Jay-Z because of Dame Dash. Truth be told, Dame screwed over a lot of people. He wants people to sympathize with him, but he doesn't manage his well. The same issues with athletes. So what if you believe that both of them are flawed? King Mom was wild. It had a white girl with multiple mixed kids, and she was racist. See? Yeah. Wow. Absolutely wild. She kept getting knocked up by dudes, but they hated black man. That's probably why she hated him, though. Rock Noxious, what's really good?
It's Robin.
Paul Vieira.
Who's that?
I'm about to tell you in a second. Who is Paul Vieira? Earnest Partners. He's the founder and chief executive officer of Earnest Partners, a global asset management firm. They oversee $50 billion. I think you asked a question about who speaks up. I don't know what Paul. I mean, now I gotta do my Googles on that too. Go ahead, read that, Kamari.
Rich says, when reparations come through, the minute kids are going to be, the minute kids are going to go from I know black to what up, my ninja. That's hilarious.
Listen, man. Never mind. Yeah, that right there.
All right, so Thunder says, was Nate's philanthropic contributions to the neighborhood from his own personal funds? And if so, did he budget his finances? If not, how much was his business producing gross or net profit?
Y'all are killing me.
Hey, man, it's a show about black wealth.
Yeah, Nate was trying to build a car franchise. He was trying to expand, but she kept taking advantage of him, so he didn't have enough capital to expand his business. Dude is also minority owner of San Antonio Spurs. Okay, I didn't know that. I don't know anything about dude, but now I got something to look up. So GC salute. Yeah. We got to do a show before my book drops, hitting 200 podcasts this spring. Erica, whenever you're ready to get back to work, let us know. You know what I'm saying? All I need is want a hit, give me an hour plus a pen and a pad.
And Erica, when you come into Philly, we want to get you in person.
Yes. By the way, we have an event March 8th. Anybody want to come through? Blackness is that dude from CB4.
I'm black, y'all. I'm blackity black. I'm black, y'all. Listen, that's
blacker than black for black. Yeah. That was my favorite scene from a movie. It's still probably in my top 2 or 3.
Shout out to Money. Shout out to Alan Payne.
No, man, Dan Mike was hilarious.
You want to talk about rolling on the floor laughing and agreeing with everything that was being said all at the same time.
No, the first time they did the Straight Outta Low Cash, he came through as Dead Mike. I think that's when I died the most.
Dead Mike was good, but when he was doing the it was like a club they was doing, and then they was on TV. Yo, that was absolute chaos.
What's next, Kamari? What's next? Look, Kamari. Alex has an opportunity to be the richest black man in America. So I mean, some people are questioning if he is, but I don't know.
I don't know, dude.
Listen, I don't question nobody's blackness. My thing is,
we got to do some Googles, and we got to get
My thing is, he ain't got no R&B slaps. I was just talking about the boy slaps, like.
Yo,
he ain't got Kelly Drive music. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I like R&B as much as probably anybody, but I don't like Drake R&B. I don't like Drake R&B. Like, I don't like R&B Drake. I like
Passion Fruit is one of the greatest songs ever, man. Listen, when I'm sitting on the beach, when I'm sitting on the beach,
off with your head. Off with your head. Off with your head.
When I'm sitting on the beach and things are walking by, I don't want to hear boom bap. I want to hear Passion Fruit.
I don't want to hear Passion Fruit either.
Come on, man. What we talking about, man?
All right, hold on. Corey, read this comment.
I'm not voting for everyone, but some of these Negroes need to be exiled. I mean, like I said, I didn't say everybody that identifies as black is for black people. I just said that I will not question their blackness if they not questioning their blackness. So that's the difference. See, that's where we're having a little discrepancy. I'm not questioning their blackness. I'm just saying I know that all skin folk ain't kinfolk. But if you're questioning your blackness, so am I. If you ever question your blackness, so will I. And that's all I will say.
Okay.
Listen, man. I'm hearing that from miles away.
Oh Lord.
The things you say.
I'm sorry. With the fugazi Drake line.
I'm sorry. Hey, listen, man. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Listen, man. What you got to say, Jimmy?
I'm a chill, man. I know Corey. Corey always slandering me for my Drake R&B takes, man.
Because you know that I actually like Drake. See, this is where Jimmy be taking advantage of our conversations because he knows that I actually like Drake.
You like rap Drake.
You
like boom bap Drake. See, that's the thing about Drake.
Not even boom bap Drake. I like shit talk. Fuck y'all. I'm the best rapper that ever lived, Drake. Like when he be talking his shit.
I get that. I like that too, but I like when he talks to the things. All I'm saying is
goofy.
I like it. I mean, it is what it is. Listen, when again, it's Kelly Drive music. That's all I'm gonna call it, man. I'm about to make me a Kelly Drive playlist, man. When you ride with the, You gotta, you know what I mean? You got a ting next to you. You ain't trying to hear it. You ain't trying to hear it, you know.
Hey, read that comment, please.
All right, Karp goes hard against frat bros, finance bros, and talks a lot of being disrespected in the schools in New York. He does advocate for blacks. I gotta go watch this Karp guy. He's like, Karp about to become a new Nate in our show. Like, I gotta see what's going on. Palantir is rumored to be the technology located Bin Laden in the middle of the desert. I know they have to have some crazy technology because Main Man was in the cave, like, you know, with a bunch of tanks next to him, with a bunch of Whitney Houston music, and somehow they still found him.
Yeah.
I think no, that's true. I think that might have been the funniest part. Like, the boy was obsessed with Whitney Houston.
No, I'm reading Erica's comment about you.
Y'all gotta go south a ton of black light skin. Listen, a lot of them up here. I think they are, but no one wants to listen. I've never seen Karp advocate for no policy to address the inequality in this society for black people. Dude got all this money. Where are the donations? Did Karp give any money to FDMG Academy? All right, so yeah, actually, that lady I saw wasn't his mom. Okay, so they said his mom got scrubbed from the net. What you say that sound for, Kamari?
Because you said, did he give the FDMG Academy?
I was just wondering, did he give the FDMG Academy? Like, did he? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie. I gave the FDMG Academy, so he already got my chicken in hand.
Listen, I gave a donation too. I got an MP3, a Black Power MP3 rap song in return for it.
So y'all gonna donate again? Y'all gonna donate again?
I will donate my time. If Dr. Umar wants to come in and teach a class, I will do so.
Okay. Read that, Jim.
Kamari, I caught that reference. One of the best movies, Sam and Gregory. Great movie.
I don't even know what the reference was.
You didn't even realize you gave the reference.
I didn't. I don't.
Karp's mom from the New York Times article actually looks black. Okay, all right. So, you know, I got some research to do, y'all. I was sternly told to purchase the stock back in 2023, and so glad I listened from a person outside the community.
Yo, and I'll tell you this. There's people in our community, and you have to be in our community to understand how many black people we have in this community that would have told you, and we know one, especially Leslie, she been talking about buying Palantir stock since it was a penny stock.
Yeah.
So
she really has.
It's not about not knowing of what the stock does or what it is. Because matter of fact, me and Jim was on. We used to do every Monday or Tuesday, but we would come on and we would just literally talk about stocks. And Palantir is a stock that we talked about a lot because it was of the imaging and echo stuff that they was doing for the police. And
yeah,
so
they definitely was working with 12, though. They definitely was working with 12. Robert Karp, a Jewish clinical pediatrician, and Leah James Karp, an African-American artist. Well, he was raised in Philadelphia and graduated. All right, so now my opinion of this gentleman changed. My opinion of Robert Karp is now changed. People. So no more Robert Karp slander.
I'm not gonna lie, man. We got some heinous folks from our
I ain't gonna lie to you, Cora.
We got some heinous folks from our midst.
Erica, if you don't know, Corey and I are also alumni of Central High School, which at the time me and Corey graduated was the #1 high school in the country, by the way.
It's a cult.
You said it's what?
It's a cult. It is.
We went
to Central High School and we went to Central and y'all went to high school.
All right, so I said I to say that Robert Karp is a Central guy. Now that I know that, I gotta really do my research because
I gotta do my Googles.
Because now I gotta take up for him, right? You know what I'm saying? His mom was from Philadelphia and he went to Central. All right, man. Robert Karp's a good guy, man. I don't care what y'all say. I'm just saying, like, you know, come on, I'm gonna keep it a buck though, right? We do.
I'm from there. I gotta say it's Central.
What I say about Central is this: Central, it's a lot of intelligent people that went to Central, but some intelligent people are so intelligent that they go evil.
Yeah, they go absolutely insane.
I'm gonna tell you who else graduated from Central, Kamari. Dr. Robert Gosnell.
Boy, we shouldn't be laughing about boy, but
I don't know who that is, but okay.
You don't know Dr. Robert Gosnell
used to run the clinic at 40th in Haverford.
He was doing some of them abortions that the Republican side always talk about. He was really living that life.
Yeah, he was doing the late
term.
Right,
I'm gonna tell you somebody else that graduated from Central. Who was the boy who
Ira, the boy that was on the run from the cop from the feds for like 30 years.
Remember Ira?
I forget his last name, Ira something. But he was on the run from the feds for like 30 years, and my man was just living in France, chilling.
Ira Einhorn. You remember Ira
Einhorn? Ira Einhorn. He supposedly killed a Penn student. And my man was
on a couple of bodies and was on the run. But he's also a central grad. I started to say that, you'll get a combination. But now that I know Carp is one of us, it is what it is.
Claiming him. No matter what, you claiming him.
Okay. Rich, that's actually that's a data fact. We romanticize the past. Look at some of the homicide rates back then.
The homicide rate in the 80s was like triple what it is right now.
The homicide rates on the I would say like the peak of the crack epidemic was
absolutely out of control,
it was almost 4 times what it is these days.
Yeah, man, this is out of control.
Aretha Franklin, R.I.P., was ratchet, and I don't like how she was constantly hitting on Patti LaBelle.
Listen, people don't realize that Aretha Franklin was married to Glenn Thurman, and they broke up because allegedly she couldn't keep it out of her pants. So,
whoa! I know Aretha died with mattress money. She was a real one.
Yes, she did.
Alex Clark. See, Don, we just found that out. Now that we know that, we got a different perspective. Now I have to wait before I, See, Steve says, Rich, we are living in pretty safe times. Social media got folks thinking today is more dangerous than the 80s.
Not even close. Not even close.
Ooh, Anthony want to have a real conversation. He said, I love Muhammad Ali, but how many families he got now?
Yeah. My man, he was getting around.
Welcome.
That's when they started saying power to all the people. That's when it went wrong.
When they was bunny conquering.
Then they started getting some of that Yakubian nature credit card. Like, power to all people.
Power to all the people.
I love our audience, yo.
Last show had all the sayings, all the new sayings.
Alex Karp, almost 60. Dude got all this bread, and y'all never heard of him. Dude probably don't really move in Philly like that. Then, because I'm pretty sure. He probably don't. I don't know how long he left Philly, but I don't even see him in our alumni journals because I do read our alumni journals. Who better to tell you not to smoke meth than the person with the warm meth pipe and wreck life?
Facts.
Never heard of him before Palantir went public. All right, I see where this conspiracy about to happen because Kamari get ready to call him an agent in a second.
I ain't got nothing to say.
Fear of a Black Hat is a classic. Also, Fear of a Black Planet is a classic too. That's a different artistic. Yes. We had the same conversation about my dark-skinned curly hair friend from the southern part of Sicily. I remember that. Make Drake for the Bitcoin giveaway. Hey, I have no problem with that, man. It's them hating on the, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh boy.
Y'all gotta understand, man. When you it's Kelly Drive music, man.
Edgar Perry doing big things with a few affordable housing Black developers. That's dope. Never heard of him. Gotta look him up.
I gotta look him up too. GC, you gotta send me a list of something. GC he on all the game on some of these folks. Edgar L.J. Perry, Chairman, Chief Executive Officer. Okay. Oh, he in the ATL.
All right, Thunder. Thunder says I can't blame him on a Whitney Houston love. I've always been partial to Sade. That makes no sense to me, but okay.
No, he was talking about because we talk about the man whose name I won't say on here. He had enough obsession with Whitney Houston. He said I can't blame him on that, but he's always been partial to Sade. He's more of a Sade than Whitney Houston person.
I got it. The connection.
You can't knock somebody for being obsessed with Whitney, but he's just saying that Sade is more his twist.
Sade is my twist, not more my twist, all the way.
More than Whitney?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I fuck with Sade way more than Whitney.
Whitney didn't really make black music.
I love Whitney, but
Sade. All right, man. Hold on. Whitney didn't make black music. Listen, you can have your opinion on who's better, but to say Whitney didn't make black music?
She said that.
It don't matter, bro. Like Whitney Houston was the soundtrack to graduations for like 25 years, bro.
Graduation, man. I'm talking about what Whitney said. She didn't feel like she made black music. I'm just saying. But listen, I like Whitney's person and character now more than I ever liked her singing career. Like some of her stories, we see you, Jimmy. Some of her stories, she was a real one.
For the ancestor, man. I love Whitney Houston. I think Whitney Houston is the single greatest voice I've ever heard in my life.
Okay. She was a real one, though.
101. I didn't donate to Umar's school, but I bought his book, and it was extremely helpful. If you have kids with IEP needs, it serves as an excellent blueprint and resource.
Nice.
Yep. And I will say,
LaJoya, Cole is in the building.
My wife used to work in the same unit as Dr. Umar back when she first started, and we both in that same field. And so this is why I'll tell you this, and I'll say this without hesitation. He get busy, yo. He get absolutely busy. Like, you can look at this online persona and all that other stuff, but you want to talk about the duality of man. You talk about a brother that go hard, and I'm not saying pause at all. He go absolutely dumb hard as hell for young black men.
Now, why did you pause him, Jimmy?
I said pause myself.
No,
he did pause himself, but I'm still flabbergasted that Whitney didn't make black music. That's bothering me, man.
Okay.
More, all I'm gonna say to you is, man, learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all. That's what I'm gonna say. You just gotta practice more loving yourself, beloved. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say to you, bro.
Listen, Randy Watson was the greatest talent of Harlem.
Oh man.
You know what I mean?
Line between genius and insanity. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Thunder. Shelby, what up, brother?
Shelby was good. Yo, Shelby saw me cook spy today. I cooked spy for a nice, what was it? Whatever percentage it was, 40-some-odd%, and then look back in an hour. Cora, so spy socked me yesterday, right? So I was like, all right, I'm about to go on this drill this morning because I gotta pay spy back. It's the ops, right? So I made the play. I put the play I put the play in the chat.
Run the play.
In a couple minutes, I'm up 40%. I take my chicken, run off. I come back in an hour. Dog, at the end of the day, I would have made 700 and something% on a daily play.
And yes, Erica, Aretha Franklin was petty.
It beats like that sometimes. Yeah, she was mad petty. Ali lived in an economy that could support multiple families. So he said, Ali, I mean, he ain't lying about that, dog. Because I know some folks that got two families that never made more than like $25,000, but because of inflation, they held down two households. We were running the options on Palantir back in the early MDC day. Yes, we did. I got hard shares at around $8. The community only exists if you have a common unity with those that are a part of it. These are the facts. I just seen dude high school picture in the yearbook. He classed at 85. Okay. I didn't know he was a central guy. The homicide rates back then were ridiculously high. No CCTV ring doorbells. Getting bumped off back then and disappearing was extremely easy and frequent.
Yes, it was.
Sade got a better catalog. I will debate that. Listen, I love Sade, by the way. I absolutely love Sade. My father, God rest his soul, was a Sade stan. He was a Sade stan, so I grew up on Sade. Yeah, Ray Gun, he out of pocket for that. He disrespectful.
Okay. That's what she said.
Y'all are killing me. I see it. I hate it when it's people when it's two people I love and y'all comparing them because I really can't say anything. Like I'm more of a Whitney person, but I can't say anything because I love Sade.
Listen, man, and that's the same way I feel about it. Except for I'm on the Sade side. Like I ain't gonna lie. If you give me a choice to put on a Sade album or Whitney album, 100 times out of 100, I'm gonna pick the Sade album.
She did in the soundtracks, but that's definitely arguable. So the Bodyguard, no mind. All right, Marvin Ellison, the CEO of Lewis. I'm familiar.
Probably her Blackest song, but go ahead.
No, I mean, I understand.
Man, listen, Whitney, like I said, I think Whitney used to make amazing music. I just when I heard Sade, it was like the first hearing Sade was like the first time I heard Bob Marley. Like it was just it had that same feeling to me.
What?
Again, no, listen to me. It's the vibe I got from it. It's not the music doesn't sound the same. It's this, but I got the same vibe. Like I'm gonna love this music. I got that. I'm gonna love this music forever vibe. Like I'm never gonna not love.
Saving all my love for you when she was talking about Yamin with the Yamin.
Yeah, listen, bro. My mom had to put me onto what that song was about.
Oh, listen to what he said in that song.
Listen, I was singing that shit at full volume.
You talking about Ratchet, like, bro. You talking about Ratchet? Listen to
my mom was like, bro, do you know what you singing? My mom had to stop and break down the lyrics for me. Like, bro, I need you to not sing that at full volume in the shower, bro.
Anyway, Whitney married Bobby, so she may not sing black, but she sure loved blackity black. Here's the thing that people don't know: Whitney was more hood than Bobby. First. Yeah, Whitney more hood than Bobby. That's the thing. But because of her music, people didn't realize where Whitney from. But
she's from New Jersey. She's from the bricks.
She's from the bricks.
That's it, Anthony. That's exactly what it is. It's the greatest. It's the greatest side chick anthem of all time, yo. Oh man, yo, I need a list from GC, man.
I don't know who that is.
I'm gonna tell you, the GC been dropping bombs.
What up, Michelle?
Hold up, is she a sister? Yes, she is. She got like damn near 20 billion under management. All right, so Michelle says, "What up, gentlemen? Jimmy, love that Nas drop on your last show." I mean, like sometimes I be doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
why he get in trouble with the YouTubes, but
no, but listen though, they gotta understand that it's fair use. So I be talking my talk, but
no, gotta be careful with it.
Listen, man, I'm a create, man. But this is why people gotta join the village. You gotta go to blackwealthrebels.com and join the village because YouTube's hate on black creators and they are my ops. So right now, we got to get you to go to blackwealthrebels.com and join the village because they demonetized our YouTube channel.
Yes, they did. It's all good, though. They took chicken out of our pocket.
Yeah, they did. Listen, and they owed us a check when they did it, too. So I want to know where that check at. I'm coming at their necks. They the op.
It's in limbo. It's in limbo.
And by the way, they only suspended us. They gave us a Ron Artest suspension, right? Talking about in May, in May, you could come back in May. I'm like, come on, dog. Like, anyway, I said what I had to say. I appreciate that, Michelle. He's talking about the newest episode of Stack Sats to Die Trying. You know, I was kicking the ballistics and whatnot. Oh man, JC must got a list of
black CEOs.
No, black people managing $1 billion because these all folks.
That's what I'm saying.
Chicken.
Dudes wasn't banging chicks.
I cannot tell a lie. That would be my testimony. That would be my testimony if I had to understand.
Hey Shelby, stop it, Shelby. Yo, just chill, bro. I mean, Sade wasn't a go-to for that either, though. I mean, not that it didn't happen, but it wasn't a go-to. What's the go-to for that back in the day?
Sade was the go-to back in the day.
That was the go-to for that?
A go-to. There were many.
No, I said what was so all right, so what was your go-to? What was your go-to, right? When you were a young man, you know, soy on your royal oats. What was your go-to?
I didn't sow my royal oats, man. I didn't do none of that stuff.
I will give you two names. It was Casey and JoJo and the boys.
All my life.
Casey and JoJo and the boys, and then Sade was in there, and then Maxwell, man. I'm gonna tell you, man. Listen,
yeah, that was a cheat code. You was cheating with Maxwell.
I was fully in my bag.
Woman's work. Okay. All right.
Dog, listen, man. Until the cops come knocking, dog. Listen. Listen. What? I put that joint on and just turn that all the way to 200, bro. Listen to the words of that song. He did Biz A. Not even busy, Biz A.
Big on that Umar out here secretly recording black women's bodies, and that's who y'all support. I don't know what you're talking about.
We just talked about the duality of men.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
No. See, this is the kind of comment that I'm talking about, right? I never said Umar was a perfect person. I said I watched Umar go hard as a motherfucker for young black men. And I mean go to war with the systems that be to make sure that the young black men in that community that he was serving at the time was getting whatever they were supposed to get.
No, I do know several families that he actually went to war with the actual school district for.
Yeah, like he go.
No, I do know that, but
there's not. I also know that he's also flawed, and I mean very flawed. But that's the thing. That's what I was just saying. If you knew a lot of the people that y'all love and respect, they flawed the same way. They flawed maybe even worse. Man, half of the dudes that y'all be loving and hating was grinding on 16-year-old girls when they was 28.
All right, so it says Black Republican is Nas' greatest song. I would disagree. Go listen to Rewind.
First off, I don't know if that's what he's saying. He said Black Republicans Nas' great song. So I don't know what he's saying, greatest, or that's just one of his great songs. It can't
be his greatest song because he got songs that's way better than that.
Rewind is crazy.
All right, so Don says, is that the brother that is the CEO of Red Lobster, I think? Is that who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We was knocking him down to NWA.
Wow. I don't know what
listen, that was some folks' bag. I was, listen, man, the spirit be in me, dog. I was on the Whispers vibe. I was, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna get this chocolate girl, because
So listen, Shelby was the first person I know to add a 2 Live Crew CD.
Shelby, yeah. Shelby,
he was about that action.
Yeah, he's snitching on you, Shelby. He's trying to paint a narrative about what kind of person you are.
Trying to paint it. He said NWA. I'm just saying.
No, he said NWA. But you add to that, he also was on that 2 Live wave. You created a narrative about the brother.
Just in your mind, bro.
He said Maxwell, the Embryo album, I think it was called. That whole album was a phenomenal soundtrack for adult calisthenics.
We got another thing to add to the list of.
That is amazing. That is amazing vocabulary work right there.
Adult calisthenics is amazing, bro.
Yeah, I'm familiar with Arthur Hayes. Shelby put himself out there, so he said he was a 69 guy. So,
yo.
Oh man.
Listen, you put yourself out there, nothing I can say about that, beloved.
Wow, that's wild.
He said, "How can you knock a chick down a dope man? Can I have another hit?"
Yo,
hey, Mr. Dope Man, you make me sick. You so crack to my sister, and now she's sick. If she happens to die, I'm sorry. I used to hate Maxwell until I turned 18 and went to college. I turned into a Nation Boy Ric Flair.
Woo! Listen, bro.
Oh God, y'all are wild, yo.
I'm just saying.
Y'all are wild. Stephanie Mills and Mickey Howard put out good music. Okay, got you. Y'all wild. Our shows be taking wild turns, bro. We went from talking about the CEO of Palantir to your favorite, you know what I mean?
I blame Jimmy.
To your favorite adult calisthenics actions. You know what I mean?
That's his fault.
By the way, Michelle, I'm letting you know right now, you are my brother, but I am creating the play. That's my next playlist. I'm getting off here to create now.
Adult calisthenics.
Adult calisthenics, man.
Listen, I was creating a playlist of esoteric foolishness. Esoteric foolishness is the greatest line that I've heard in 2025, and I have not let anybody get that past me. Esoteric foolishness. Oh man,
yeah, that's great. That's great bar work right there. That's great bar work.
Man, that's Loaded Lux. That's Loaded Lux level, man. That's
great. That's great bar work.
That's Black Thought level. That's Rakim level bar work right there.
Yeah, that's my way back then. Back in the day, you know what I'm saying? I'm little whispers, man. Man, listen. The Whispers. I will say, the Whispers had some music that you get like the young ladies I was into wasn't really into that. No, but ain't about that. It's the vibe. Are you going my way? Like Chocolate Girl, like
I'm just saying. H-Town. Listen, H-Town, Mint Condition. I could go through my whole playlist because that playlist. Listen, man, H-Town. It was a little bit of Drew Hill on there. There was Mint Condition. There was.
Oh no, dog! You want to talk about the playlist? My playlist was insane, dog. Like
and then with that Casey and JoJo, and then the Lord.
Right, but anyway, so getting back to Poverty and Blackness, right?
Yeah.
Getting back to Poverty and Blackness, or as Kamari calls it, Blackiness. Poverty and Blackiness, right? So getting back to Poverty and Blackiness, FOH to respectability politics.
All day and all night.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We ain't about that. You know, we're not about that, man.
Blackness and poverty are not equivalents.
They are not.
They are not equivalents. A lot of people live in. Listen, man. A lot of people love to live the struggle life and talk about the struggle life. Listen, man. Ain't nothing wrong with living the struggle life if that's the life that you live in. But what I'm saying is, it's not a badge of honor. Like, you know, you deserve. Like, you know what I mean? Like the boy Kenny say, man, you deserve it all. You know what I mean?
Not like what Tank say, because Tank was wild on that song.
Yeah, he was.
Tank was absolutely. The lyrics to that song are insane.
I deserve it all.
Yeah, you listen to the lyrics to that song, Kamari, what Tank is saying, and I deserve.
Yeah, I know you talking.
I deserve. Oh, yo, Tank was going nuts.
For you to go out and find another. Yo, are you kidding me?
Yeah, Tank was going absolutely crazy.
That was a wild song. It might have been, you know, just as wild as the other one. What was the boy that was on Bad Boy? Mario. Was it Mario? What was his name? They made the song that, you know,
Mario.
But if you cheat, I don't want to know. Like,
Mario.
Oh man, I don't want to know.
Yeah,
if you cheating, baby, keep it on the low.
Yeah.
My heart can't take it anymore.
Absolutely wild. Absolutely wild.
Absolutely wild.
Listen, Adina Howard was really living her raps.
Yeah, she was.
Her husband divorced her because she wanted it all night.
Yo, he said her husband was like, she's too much. I can't even keep up. Like, we gotta go our separate ways.
Morning and the night. Oh, that's hilarious.
Genuine, Jodeci, and Drew Hill. By the way,
T-shirt and panties was definitely on my list.
Anthony, you brought up Drew Hill, so Kamari might have to start slandering me.
Actually, Corey brought up Drew Hill, but you know.
All right, I'm gonna leave it alone. Then I'm not gonna say nothing.
No, go ahead.
So Sunday said I was in the older women. So it was Osley Brothers, Commodore, Smokey, Al Green, Marvin Gaye, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Let's not forget the OJs. Oh, you was out here chasing cougars, huh?
Yeah, he was cougar. He was out here.
Thunder had that diamond in the back.
Cutlass. He had the cutlass.
Yo, K Diggy, I'm not gonna lie to you. I never finished the playlist because right now, and anybody's in my household, but also my brother Corey would say all I listen to right now is Larry June and 2 Chainz. That's my favorite album right now from a hip hop standpoint. You know what I'm saying? You know, mixed in with a little Party Next Door and Aubrey Graham, but that's my nighttime wave. The morning time wave is Larry June and 2 Chainz, right? But I never finished the playlist. But that album is Carefree Curls and Virginia Slims and White Diamond. Good time. That is an amazing comment because if you know, you know. The old lady, like that was a wave.
The old lady bag right there. Yo.
That's their bag. White Diamond was their bag.
I wanted it was getting busy in.
Oh God.
Gotta be late 70s, early 80s.
Yo, White Diamond was their bag.
Oh God, yo.
Thunder just painted a crazy picture, yo.
Yes, he did, man. The smell of Virginia Slims and White Diamonds, bro.
Oh, God. Thunder grew up in the struggle. I know about that. That's that joint you have to dip your hand in it like a little cream joint. Like,
and rub it under your arm to touch.
Yeah. It wasn't a spray or a bar. It was straight like, yeah, that was.
You had to scoop out your deodorant and rub it in. Yo, we lived in wild times, bro.
What we talking about on Sunday, y'all?
Yo, I don't have no idea, bro. We are wilding right now. We about to give away in a couple minutes because this one went way off the track right now.
Oh God, yo,
forgot about that.
We went way off track. I forgot what our actual show was supposed to be about. We talking about White Diamond, you know what I'm saying? Adult coitus tapes. Like we all over the place, man.
You see.
Thunder was out there getting hot baths and hot meals.
Oh man, y'all wow.
Yeah, Jones calling him baby. Come here, baby. Like them check Jones. Like anyway, man.
Bro, pinch his cheeks before he clap theirs.
All right, so Sunday, I'm gonna give you a topic now. We probably should talk about how the market took a complete utter poop, but let's see. What we gonna talk about on Sunday? Let me look.
So what's our hashtag for tonight? Is it gonna be Drake? Somebody put up Drake.
Yo, what's the hashtag for the giveaway tonight? We're gonna do a couple giveaways, by the way. We're gonna do a $50 giveaway and three $25 giveaways, man. So we about to give away some chicken tonight. I mean, y'all sat around with us while we, had a normal conversation that, so we got to salute. So what you want to talk about this weekend, Kamar? We're going to talk about volume. You want to talk about, how about enterprise value? That's a good topic.
Yeah, we just talk about market capitalization. Enterprise value is different than that.
Anyway, Lorraine said hashtag ratchet. Yeah, this show went off the rails tonight, but it is what it is, man.
Yeah. So is it ratchet or is it Drake?
Oh, Shelby. I just saw that Shelby comment. Shelby
is on it. Shelby got a pocket, bro. We got put that on the screen, bro. Put him on the Summer Jam screen.
My grandma's still way down. Let me find out Thunder smash my grandma. Yo, shout out to Shelby, man. Shelby is a member of the village. Shelby being a trade with his Shelby's on the pocket.
Thunder used to be the Nate of the Cougar scene. Oh God, yo.
All right. So we only got one thing, which is hashtag ratchet from Lorraine. We need a hashtag for our giveaway again. 325 is 150.
Drake's up there too for your Drake love today.
Yeah,
oh man.
That was
oh God, yo. Hey, yo.
All I can say, hashtag Nate. All I can say is this, man. I'm about to jump on the whip real fast. You know what I'm saying? Go pick up me up a nice New York strip or something. And I'm gonna cut on that CN Tower off the new Drake joint. That song, I'm telling you, man, when it's dark out, that's Kelly Drive music, man. Hashtag Blackness, hashtag set it off.
Hashtag
we're gonna
go with Nate. We're gonna show Nate some love.
I mean, I don't know. Nate get a lot of love in these parts. Listen, I messed with Giveon in October. I don't know how to say it. October London is dope. Corey put me down with October London. I think October London is super dope, but I got an issue with October London. Not personally.
You be hating.
No. I gave you my perspective on. When we was at dinner, I told you my perspective is on October London.
It's very dope.
I think it's very dope, but I don't know who October London. Every song is like October London's version of it's like he's mimicking R. Kelly. Now he's mimicking Babyface. Now he's mimicking this person. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with that. But
he got range to his voice.
No, but every song sounds like him trying to sound like somebody else. He's just good at doing it. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm gonna tell you who's super, super dope and underrated. And no, I'm not gonna say PJ Morton, because PJ Morton is the greatest R&B singer, like the current generation. But
he is not. That's a lie.
But I'm gonna tell you who lately I've been listening to his music. Leon Thomas.
Leon Thomas is dope.
Leon Thomas is super fire.
R&B artist out right now is Eric Roberson, hands down.
That's your guy. I know that's your guy. Eric Roberson been around for so long, so it's hard for me to call him like a newer artist.
Yeah, Eric Roberson got timing. Eric Roberson got timing like a lifer, bro.
But my favorite current artist, R&B on the R&B side is PJ Morton. I think PJ Morton is brilliant.
Anthony, listen to that Don Toliver. Talk about ratchet music. Terrence Martin is good. And so is what can I think of it? Who made Black Radio?
That's what I'm saying. Is I'm looking at Eric Roberson's discography. Both released the album in 2001. So that's why it's hard for me to.
That's what I said. He got timing like a lifer. That's 24 years ago.
That's dedication.
Okay, Lil Wayne. All right. Have you listened to Gregory Porter? His whole catalog was great. And Leon Bridges. Yeah, they both dumb fire. They both fire. Yeah. They both fire. You notice Thunder didn't respond to Shelby's message. He just left that alone. Anyway, Raheem DeVaughn. Raheem DeVaughn got a cult like I know folks that like be following him around to go see him perform.
Yeah, Raheem DeVaughn is he got 1,000 fanatical followers, bro. Because if you talk about Raheem DeVaughn in some parts of the country, they never heard of him. but then you get to certain parts of the country and you can't, like, they will strip to their underwear to get to board. Like he got like one of them crazy cult followings.
Yo, he do. My folks from the DMV will cut you over Raheem DeVaughn.
Well, that's where he's from. He's from the DMV.
I know, but I'm saying I got homegirls and homies down there. They will cut you overboard. They love him. Yo, I don't want to pronounce the name wrong, but that first name, Elmian, how do you pronounce it? Yo, I got put onto that recently. It's a brother. He got locks or whatever. And how I got put onto that is I use YouTube Music a lot. And YouTube Music is listen, I've used Tidal, I've used Apple Music, I've used Spotify Music, I've used all the different joints, but YouTube Music is the greatest at like recommending things based on the algorithm. And they sent me some of Bo's music. Super fire.
Yo, Thunder's wild.
Yo, Thunder is tripping.
All right.
Yo.
Anthony says that he's from Memphis, home of 3-6 Mafia. Of course, I love ratchet music. But Memphis is also home to the Honorable Isaac Hayes. So that ain't ratchet. That's his beautiful music.
Yeah, his pen ridiculous.
Yo, Isaac Hayes didn't produce music. He scored music, and I think it's a difference.
Yeah.
But Sego is absolutely genius. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. I got it. Thank you, Papa. All right, yo, it's gotta be we gotta get the hashtag together, yo. What's it gonna be, Kamari? I can't with y'all. Man. I can't with y'all, yo. I just can't with y'all today.
Yo.
Hashtag Nate. That's the
play.
God,
put hashtag Nate in the comment section, yo. I can't with y'all. I gotta get off here and go listen to some R&B, man.
Y'all are wilding.
Oh man. He said, yeah, I got my with a coat pop. Yo. Y'all are wilding, bro.
Yo, absolutely wilding.
Oh man. Woo! I got a headache, yo, from laughing so hard, and that's a good thing. Man.
Yo, I gotta go make my Kelly Drive. I'm gonna tell you a song, dog. That's a straight Kelly Drive classic, dog. And y'all gonna laugh when I tell you who made the song. Sway Lee and Young Thug got a song called Offshore. That is a Kelly Drive classic. That song is insane.
See, now I gotta go listen to that, John.
Do it
sound anything like Drake?
It's a I don't even know how to describe it. It's just a vibe. Like Sway. Yo, it's called Offshore, yo. Ray Shrimmer, because it's both of them. I shouldn't say Sway Lee, but he's the genius. You know, no disrespect to Jimmy, but Offshore is absolutely a Kelly Drive classic. Hashtag Nate is the hashtag for the giveaway. All right, so I talk about this every Friday. You got to give me your Lightning invoice. How do you get your Lightning invoice? Go to your Cash App. Go to the bottom of the screen, hit the screen. You know what I'm saying? You'll see send, what you see, buy or send, all the nonsense. You have to get to the point where it's an up arrow, down arrow. You hit that. You know what I'm saying? You get the little QR code, tap your QR code. It'll say Bitcoin Network, Lightning Network. Click your Lightning Network, and you email that. Where do they email that to, Kamari?
BlackWolfRebels@gmail.com. And
if you win, go ahead.
We got beef, but go ahead. Finish out.
We got beef, pause. What we got static about?
Go ahead. I got you. Go ahead, finish out.
BlackWealthRebels@gmail.com. BlackWealthRebels@gmail.com. Black Wealth Forever. All right. BlackWealthRebels@gmail.com. All right. So as we get more people to join our giveaway, I want to know what Kamari has an issue with now.
I don't know how you want to say all these songs are Kelly Drive songs, but you didn't mention the greatest Kelly Drive song from the man from Philly.
Well, I didn't give all my Kelly Drive playlists, and I already know what you're talking about. You.
I would hope. Come on.
Although he's more of a Lincoln Drive guy, but
yeah.
but I digress.
You talking about Teddy?
No.
Teddy's more.
No.
Oh, I'm talking about Teddy. I'm about to say because Teddy's more of a Lincoln Drive, not Kelly Drive. But that's where I thought you were going.
Wow.
No, listen. Teddy P got some Kelly Drive music, though. Don't get it twisted.
There is a Philly artist that has a song for Kelly Drive before it was called Kelly Drive.
Listen, I don't know if that's better than my latest.
He's from Philly, and he made the song, and it's a banger.
Listen, My greatest inspiration.
You know who I'm even talking about.
I have no idea who you're talking about. But what I'm saying is my greatest inspiration is probably going to be the lead song on the Kelly Drive playlist. Teddy was leaving. Teddy left Earth on that song, dog.
And that's why. That's why I was tripping when Young Boy used it to go at what's the name neck. I was like, oh, he is wilding.
Yeah, he definitely sampled that on a diss song. That's kind of wild to sample that on a diss song, because Teddy was talking about making sweet passionate love to a young lady, and he made a diss song.
Never mind.
All right, now you about to violate, and you gotta chill. You are about to violate. I'm stopping you right now. But I see you say something out of control. You gotta chill. In the words of Eric and Parrish, you gotta chill.
This is documented history.
You got to chill.
No slander. Listen, by the way, Teddy P is from my family's hometown, Kingstree, South Carolina.
Yo, you gotta chill, bro, because I see exactly where your brain was going. What's the song you're talking about in reference to Kelly Drive, though, beloved?
The name of the song is East River Drive.
Oh, East River Drive. Oh, I use that in my videos all the time. But I was thinking of some. I'm thinking of some words, though. You're talking about the good brother Grover.
Of course.
Grover.
Yeah, Grover My favorite Grover song is the Dr. J joint, though. So, but that's either here or there. But
yeah,
too.
All right, so we got hashtag Nate. That is the giveaway. Isaac Hayes was singing. Isaac Hayes didn't produce music. He scored music. Isaac Hayes is him. So
did Barry White, though. Barry White did, too.
I know, but what? Why you do that?
I just want to talk about Barry White.
Oh, okay, go ahead. It's just one of your deep voice brothers. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got a rep for the baritones out there.
Sure, you're right.
Teddy P with the P really mean though. Pause. Yo, y'all going? It's no Teddy P slander allowed in here, man.
Yes, yo, you can't tell that to my mom because she slandered the hell out of boy.
Listen, I saw Kamari's brain working. And I'm like, you just gotta
keep bringing it up though.
Because man, I just want you to know that no, man. All I'm saying is,
if you know, you know.
Greatest inspiration is a Kelly Drive classic. That's all I'm gonna say.
My greatest inspiration.
You can get some sticky finger. No, man. All right, let's keep it moving. Black folks had 80s music in a chokehold. Oh man, y'all lost anyway. You see who just pulled up, right?
Oh shit.
Greg pulled up. Y'all lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Greg got a tattoo that said Godson across his belly.
God did.
That means you lost already.
You just lost one.
Of course, he got the hashtag Nate jumping off. We might have to disqualify Greg for a couple of weeks. He done won like 20 out of 20. It's crazy.
Greg body in 2025.
But shout out to Greg because he did contribute back some of his winnings last week.
Yeah, man, he put it back in the streets, man. Greg Porter at the deep. Yeah, I'm familiar with Greg Porter. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so we got 19 entries, and we got.
Hey, listen, that's what it is, man. We want to get one more. Let's see if we can get one more. One more person want to join the giveaway to make Kamari happy.
We got 19 people in the building. I mean, in the giveaway, we got 28 people in the building. Can we get 20?
We want to get one more person to join the giveaway, and then we're going to start, man. So the hashtag Nate puts you into the giveaway, and Kamari, know that does not mean you should join. I see you right now. I see you.
Listen, I need some stats.
I see you.
I like to say stats, but
Kamari has an abundance of wealth. I don't know if y'all heard the other day. Kamari was like, "What was we at? I don't know if it was online or offline." When Kamari was like, "Yo, what month is it?" And I said,
"Online." That was Wednesday.
Was it? No, it wasn't Wednesday. I don't know when it was, but the boy said he didn't even know what month it was. You know how much money you got to be getting to forget what month you in?
Listen, man, life be life. That's all I want to say.
You know how much money you got to be getting to forget what month it is?
My car's been in the shop all in the month of February. Black History.
Which one?
I only have one car.
Oh, come on, dog. You got like 4 whips, dog.
I only have one car. Okay.
You tell you all right. I mean, maybe you saying that like that for a specific reason, so I'm gonna be quiet.
No, there's no.
Maybe you wrote off the G wagon and you don't want to put that on the air, so I'm gonna chill.
I would never have a G wagon, but never mind.
I'm a chill.
Because it's strictly business?
Yeah, Kamari fronting, man. Kamari got all foreigns too, by the way.
No, that's not. Yes, that is true. All Japanese.
All foreigns. But I digress, though. My man said, "What month is it? What month is it?" You know what I mean? Like, anyway. All right, so what we got? Come on, you ready to start the giveaway, man?
We only got 19. Can we get one more? One more. Give us
16.
One more.
Sexy.
All right, man. We gotta hurry up, man. I gotta get off here and see what Oskino dropped today, man.
Oskino dropped today?
No, Oskino, but no, I said what he dropped on social. Oskino been going crazy over the last couple of weeks. He got a beef with another young gentleman from Philly, so I shouldn't be entertaining it. But Oskino was hilarious.
All right, well, we got 3 drawings, right, Jimmy?
Yes, we do. We have 3 drawings. Listen, now if there's only 19 folks, there's a better chance they're gonna win it. Three folks will win. We got a $50. No, we got a 4 drawings, beloved. We got 150, and 3 25s.
Okay.
And by the way, to win, you still got to be here. So for the folks that pulled away and left, God bless. But if you're still here, you got to let us know you're still here. Because if not, we put it back in the pot for next week. Who's in the streets listening to Luther and Cheryl, If This World Were Mine? You sound like you, what was the movie that was on? That was what, is that The Wood? Pause. But I listened to the original with Marvin and Tammy, but I digress.
And you got to email blackwolfrebels@gmail.com.
Side note, Tammy's from Philly. She went to Germantown High School. Shout out to Tammy Terrell, rest in power. Anyway, all right.
So we're going to draw.
It's on you whenever you're ready.
Going twice. And
good luck, everybody.
Let's see if I can win.
Disrespectful. Wayne with the W. Wayne, we're doing 3 25s, then a 50. So when you get a 25, let me write this down. But Wayne, are you here? Yeah. I see you put Shelby's comment up there.
I'm about to delete Shelby's comment.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Wayne is here. All right, Wayne, send the email, Wayne, and
Wayne is in the building.
Wayne gets a $25 of sats.
You writing this down, Jimmy?
Listen, I am. You know what I'm saying? Right here. I got it right here.
So there's no confusion. Congratulations
to Wayne. Kamari said he has 1 car, but had to think if all his cars were foreign. Exactly.
No.
Main man, you know what month it is?
No. Listen.
He got like 3 foreigns out there.
Because I have a car. My wife has a car. They're both Japanese. Well, one's Japanese, one's Korean.
What about the other 2 whips?
No, but those aren't technically mine. Those are my father's.
Technicality. Those are your whips, dog.
No, those are my father's.
Oh, here we go. Semantics.
Now, let me tell y'all something. Jimmy, a real one. I called Jimmy up the other day. I said, Jimmy, I need $5,000. He said, I got you. And then he's like, what you need it for? I said, I got to get my car fixed for $5,000. He was like, hell no.
Because Corey, I'm like, all right, what year car you got to get fixed? And I'm like, you can go buy a new one. Why would I give you? I thought you was in a bind, like, you know what I mean? I wasn't gonna make you go out there like Stoney and get the money. So I thought you was in a bind.
I'm in a bind, Jimmy. I'm in a bind.
I said, look, if you need help, I got you. But yeah, you know what I mean? You ain't
we not replacing no 20-year-old car, bro. We can get you another car, bro. We're not replacing no 20-year-old car.
20 years old, 15 years old. But
no, we gonna get you a whole new whip, bro.
Nah, Corey, I get all the hoopties. Corey is like the hoopty king out this joint.
Oh, listen, I will find you a hoopty in a second, bro.
Corey be at the auction finding, like, you know what I'm saying, them little diamonds in the rough.
I don't even be at the auction, bro. I go right on Facebook Marketplace, bro. I don't even be at the auction.
You know what, though? That's an idea I've always had. So, like, I've never really been into cars per se. But I might go to the auction, drop a couple dollars, get something halfway decent, drive it for a little bit.
Another foreign. But hold up, though.
And then sell it.
Oh, you trying to hustle cars?
I mean, just have a little fun.
We got a young boy who
we got a young boy. That's what he do for a living. That's his whole life.
Life. My man make a couple dollars doing what he do.
What I'll say is this, though, man. Like, I thought you were saying the Facebook market. It's all, listen,
No, there's no kind of joints in Facebook Marketplace.
Facebook Marketplace is a lot. Like Zuckerberg got a gazillion-dollar business on his hand because I'm making money on the Facebook Marketplace. The last like 4 or 5 places I rented, I got more folks on Facebook Marketplace than I did the MLS. Like Facebook Marketplace is crazy when it comes to like they sell everything on there. I wonder if you can get a $40 date on Facebook. No, let me chill. Hey Don.
Oh, y'all wildin'. Y'all are wildin'.
Don would know if they got that on Facebook Marketplace, but I digress. Anyway, man.
Well, listen,
Edvard said he really need to win, man. So we gotta, Edvard said spin the wheel. He gotta win this chicken, man.
But wait a minute, Facebook does have a dating app now.
I ain't saying nothing about a date.
Yeah, yes, you did.
Well, that ain't what I'm talking about. But let's go. Let's keep it moving, man.
Scare quotes. All right, we got 2 more, right? Or
Yeah.
3 more.
We got 2. No, we got 124. We got 325s and 150. All right. So shout to Wayne. Wayne already sent the email. All right, let me see. All right, Wayne, what you got to send me though? You sent me an email, but what you didn't send me is your Lightning invoice, and I'm going to show you how to get it. Right, go to your Cash App. Right, and this comes for the next couple of folks that win too. Go to the Cash App. Right, hit the little money sign on the bottom left where your money is. After you hit that, you'll see like savings, Bitcoin, stock, yada yada yada. Hit Bitcoin. When you hit Bitcoin, right, you'll see like if you have any Bitcoin, it'll say buy or sell. But you'll see like if you don't have any Bitcoin, it'll say buy with an up arrow and a down arrow. Hit the up arrow, down arrow, then it'll say send and receive. Hit receive. A QR code will pop up. Tap the QR code. It'll say Lightning invoice or Bitcoin address. There's a reason, by the way, I make you guys do this because that teaches you how to use the Lightning Network. For those that want to advance further into your Bitcoin journey. But let's spin the next one. Let's do another 25. We got 2 more 25s and a 50.
2 more 25s and a 50. 2 times for your mom.
Good luck to everybody. Except Kamari tried to sneak in himself.
Listen, I gotta get my car fixed.
The broke genius with the W. Is the broke genius still in the building, though? Is the broke genius still here?
Going once, going twice.
Give him a couple seconds. Give him a couple seconds.
Going
Sometimes it's a delay.
Going 4 times, and the broke genius is here.
All right, so same for you. Send an email, blackwealthrebels@gmail.com. Send your Lightning invoice, and you'll get paid this evening. All right, let's do 1 more 25, Kamari.
1 more 25.
After Wayne just sent that Lightning invoice, so there we go. I got you, Wayne. As soon as we get off here, I got you. Lorraine!
Now that's well deserved.
Lorraine. Nothing but love for Lorraine. One of our biggest supporters. So salute to Lorraine. Glad she got the W.
And Lorraine, have you noticed that all the giveaway stuff has been smooth? That's because Lorraine. She'll give me the business.
Lorraine said, get off that Commodore 64.
So Commodore 64 was a classic.
Absolutely.
I played a lot of Oregon Trail on that.
I played what was the joints play back in the day? It was Dr. J versus Larry Bird.
All right, so what we up to now, Jimmy?
All right, so we got 1 more left, and Greg better not win because if Greg wins, that means he really got the fix. That means he snuck into the big one. Pause. So the last one is a $50 win, and we got some folks left. This is for $50. So this one gets $50 in Satoshis. By the way, Lorraine, shoot us the email, send your Lightning invoice. So the broke genius and Lorraine, I already got Wayne's. Shoot the email, send a Lightning invoice. Oh, what you about to listen to, dog? Heard the tunes over there. What you about to get into, dog?
Funny as hell.
What you about to get into, dog? Like,
I want.
I'm saying, what's going on? Like,
Hey man.
all right, cool. Playing a little scissor over there, a little scissor going on.
I ain't no scissor. That's trademarked. I don't want the smoke. I do not.
Okay. Anthony says, from what I was told, allegedly you don't pay $40 for a date. You pay them to leave. I mean, listen, Corey says that you got to own your time, right? So Don't get demonetized. Yeah, please don't get us demonetized. Well, we already demonetized, so it's like. All right, so let's get it. This is the last one, y'all.
Last one.
Good luck to everybody. Black Queens forever. Let's see who wins the 50 bones. Have you ever had a gummy bear change my life? I haven't been the same since.
Yes. From Arizona, straight from the dispensary. But that's a story for another day. Let's go.
Have you ever had a burger on a Wednesday and ate chicken on Thursday?
Oh God, no.
By the way, that's a West Side Gun bar. He started the song off the way.
West Side Gun is wild.
The wildest thing I ever heard in my life. K Diggy with the big win.
That was funny.
It's K Diggy here. Because I love K Diggy, but if K Diggy ain't here, y'all know the rules.
K Diggy said he needed some money.
No, that wasn't K Diggy, that was Edvard. And we apologize, Edvard, because the algorithm didn't like you, but K Diggy got the W if K Diggy is here. If he's here. So, side note, for all my folks that love hip hop, go listen to the song. It's called Sean versus Flair, West Side Gun. And just listen to how he starts that song. What the hell is wrong with that? What the hell is wrong with that, man? All right, K Diggy said, K Diggy, shoot me the email. Get your lightning invoice. Shoot me the email. You know what I'm saying? So we can settle up. I got to settle up with 4 folks. That is Wayne, the Broke Genius, Lorraine, and K Diggy. And the email goes to blackwealthrebels@gmail.com. Congratulations to everybody. Sunday morning, 10 a.m., we're going to be on here talking about something. We don't even know what it is yet. We'll figure that out. Kumari, before we get out of here, man, can we share the flyer for our event? I mean, we are terrible at promotion.
Sure. No.
All right, well, don't share it then. March 8th, we are in Philadelphia with a live event, pod class, and we are going to have a cash mob. It's free. Just pull up, holler at us. We will all be in the building. We're going to have a ball.
But you can do this, though. You can go to phillycashmob.com to register.
phillycashmob.com. We are having a cash mob, a podcast, and we are doing a tribute to West Coast Productions, one of the greatest film companies to ever exist.
Listen, man, you gonna cut that out, man. You gonna cut that out all the way.
I know people will be pulling up looking for that. Like, when is the tribute?
Yeah, they're gonna be looking for Cherokee. You're gonna get us in trouble.
I mean, there's a lot of folks looking for Cherokee, but I digress.
Lord have mercy.
Lord have mercy.
What are we going to do?
Listen, y'all, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. This has been a wild episode. It's crazy though, because if we try to go into the actual the subject of the show and talk about everything we talked about, it would be almost impossible. I have a lot of research to do. I want to shout out GC. I gotta go look up Palantir CEO. GC gave me 4 people to look up. Y'all gave me some homework, man. So I really appreciate y'all. Don got me the new book, so it's nothing but love from me, man. Join the village, blackwealthrebels.com. Please join the village. All book recommendations are welcome too. If you got a good book, you know what I'm saying? That's my lane. Good book and good R&B music. Kamari trying to set the tone. I don't know what's going on right now, but we getting out of here though. Sunday, 10 a.m. Here we go. The Black Wealth Rebels. You know what I'm saying? I like how Kamari like to center himself in the picture too, though. But I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you, man.
First of all, I didn't design this.
Yeah, I mean, you want to take our sister, put her all down. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't mad at you, though.
Paid somebody to do this.
Listen, it's love, bro.
It is not. That was slander. Straight slander.
That was not slander, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, he looked like Kirk Franklin. We look like God's property, but it's all good, though.
Oh, wow. More slander. Talk about God's Christian.
No, I said you looking like Kirk Franklin, and we're looking like God's property.
Yeah, boy. Here we go.
Listen, you a gospel fan. You should get that reference.
I am not a gospel. Well, I'm a little gospel fan. Just a little bit. Oh, big key.
Like Greg said, March 8th, what times does it start? We start at what, 4 p.m.?
Yes, 4 p.m.
All right, so the Broke Genius has sent me the email. Lorraine sent me the email.
Greg peeked it. That was definitely slander.
Greg, that was not slander, man. I'm just telling you that. He centered himself. It's all good, though. That's my brother, so I don't care. I don't want to be in the front, but I'm just acknowledging.
We got to get y'all some real headshots, you know.
What you mean?
First off, Paul. Second off, you are right though. You know what I'm saying? I want to get some new one because I mean your boy lost a lot of weight since I took that one. I'm looking for a new joint, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking for a new one. I ain't mad at that.
That'll be coming. That'll be coming.
Pause.
Oh,
I'm not pausing.
hey, yo.
You ain't got. If I say something, you ain't got to say pause me. No, I'm not pausing. I'm boycotting pausing. Have fun. Have fun. Have fun. I'm done.
Hey, yo.
Danny Glover.
I'm too old for this shit.
All right, y'all. Listen, man. March 8th. Go to phillycashmob.com. That's our live event. If you have any high school kids, March 9th, we have another event specifically for the youth. This is for the youth. It's for the two youths. It's for the youth. That is March 9th. Hit me up about that. Sunday, we got a class live right here. BlackWealthRebels.com. What else is going on, man?
That's it. We out, y'all. Have a great night.
Peace and Pan-Africanism.
Y'all be great.